Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Miserere. I think that's how you pronounce it, which was a fittingly miserable experience to get recorded as it runs entirely in full screen. Unlike most RPG Maker games, there doesn't seem to be a way to get it running in just the corner. And I think that's because despite having the traditional start, load, exit menu of an RPG Maker game, it doesn't actually appear to be made in that engine. I will have to tell you, as you can see, there is a load game option, that I played this a while ago and tried to record it before I realised, it didn't record properly. But I did play through a little bit of this title. I'll try and remember all the interesting and fun things I said about it last time so you can get a proxy of a blind Let's Play here. So I played through about the first 30 minutes. I will not spoil those for you, but I will begin the game anew. I can't remember the last time I saw another human being. Good for you. Oh, I have to go to work and hang out with other people against my will. I'd love to just stay here all alone, talking to myself in front of a microphone. Best experience. I'm the best company I could possibly have. I don't need other people around. Ellipses! Everyone's favourite dialogue in these RPG Maker games. Or actually, I can. Poor you, actually having memories of a time before you locked yourself in your room, bricked yourself in the basement and didn't have to deal with people anymore. The real problem is, I can't remember the last time I saw a real human being. Oh, so you're like me, you only interact with people through the internet. Nice space background. Do stars ever become pink like that? It's a bit weird that there's two giant stars nearby. Is this another solar... Oh, there's three. There's one at the top of the screen. Is this, like the solar system from Star Wars or something? Multiple suns? Pink suns, even? Anyway, I guess I should start by introducing myself. Yes, we have a character, and we will learn about them. So my name is unimportant. What I do is what matters. Is that where we're going here? Yes, that is where we're going here. Actually, let's skip that. You are a proxy for me, are you? Is this one of those link type characters where we don't even hear the character's name because they're just there for us to project onto? I don't think so, because we're getting a bit too much detail about you. That is a precariously perched little station. Looks like it could fall down that cliff. I hate walking over bridges. I always get paranoid they're going to collapse, even if they've been there for 1,000 years. I'm the sole citizen of this little station. This station's name would be Harmony. I guess there's a harmonious equilibrium of forces keeping that thing afloat. So it's a fitting name. Are we on planet Krypton? There seem to be green rocks everywhere. I hope Superman don't come down here. It's a bit weird that his home planet is the most toxic thing to him. Anyway, that was an aside. Harmony. Quite an ironic name, considering the state of its single occupant. Oh, you're all alone on a planet. Or at least all alone on this one base. And you are not very harmonious in your head. I've been living here, somewhere near the centre of the galaxy, for 12 years now. And that explains why there were multiple stars in the sky that were really big and looked sun-like. There's a high density of solar systems the closer you go to the middle of the galaxy. To be honest, I remember that I actually liked being here at first, all alone. It felt adventurous. Wouldn't they select one of the many schizopal people on the planet? I think that's the disorder where you just don't like other people and want to be left alone literally for real. Like, there are people like that on the planet. If you had a mission where you were sending someone to literally be alone for, like, 12 years, wouldn't you choose one of those people who would be well adapted to that situation and is less adapted to the situation on Earth? I mean, you could turn what is usually a weakness into a strength that way, but it doesn't seem like they did that, or maybe even they would start to go a bit unhinged being alone for 12 years. And it is pretty adventurous to be in space. Going to space, pretty much the biggest adventure there is, apart from going to the bottom of the ocean or something. It doesn't just feel adventurous, it kinda is. I was the only living being on a whole planet after all, but now... but does an adventure really count as an adventure if you can't tell your story to other people? Well, they're telling it to me, at least, to us the audience. If a tree falls in the woods, did it fall? If you're alone on a planet and have great adventures but no one sees, did you really have them? So you don't feel so much adventure anymore. I've found that sleeping has become my one and only enjoyable pastime, so I sleep and then sleep some more. Sleep doesn't really count as a pastime. It does pass the time, but you're not really doing anything while you're asleep. You're not generally consciously experiencing it. It's just a way to skip. It's like pressing the quick skip button on a visual novel to skip through all the text. You're skipping through your life to get to the end. There are faster ways to get to the end of life than just sleeping through it. Then again, I sleep through way more of my life than I should. I've just woken up from a 12-hour slumber myself. But maybe her sleeps are less dreamless than mine. Then it's less of a skip button. Occasionally I make a few rounds and check instruments. Then I sleep. It's important to actually do your job. Well, actually, does she have anyone who can supervise her? And even if they could they get here to fire her if she did fuck up and not do her job? Maybe there isn't any reason for her to do her job except to keep the whole space station working so she doesn't die. But if she just wants to sleep through until the end of her life, maybe she doesn't have much of a motive to keep her station working. In my dreams, I see that place. Silent Hill, no. I do all manner of things. I travel the galaxy, I meet people, I explore planets, I encounter aliens. So she has turned dreaming into a holodeck. It is lucid dreaming for her. She has learnt that skill to entertain herself in her mind so she doesn't need to be awake. That gives a new spin on the whole sleeping through life angle. In short, I do whatever I damn please, or at least I used to. And you can do whatever the fuck you want if there's no one around, which is why it's a good thing to not remember the last time you saw another human. Because it gives you freedom to do whatever the hell you want. Recently, my dreams have become increasingly hard to control. Is this a sign of my deteriorating mental health? If you're not controlling them, but you're still experiencing things, that means you're being shocked by your subconscious. Your subconscious is managing to do what it shouldn't be capable of, and producing entertainment that has swerves and twists that you can't predict in your conscious mind. So it's entertaining you beyond the point it should be able to, which is good. Okay, here we are. Oh, we're a ginger. I can say that without insulting ginger people, because I am half ginger myself. Must have dozed off. Should I do some work? Or who's gonna force me? Am I also an emo in my big black suit? Kinda cool. Abstract painting. It's an LSD trip to look at. I like the purdy colours. Yes, they are indeed drawers. What an interesting description. Lamp on! Attract all the moths. We're gonna sit on this scanner and scan our butt. A body scanner. Basically, it scans me for disease and damage. Oh, so it's not like a paper scanner that's gonna make a little copy of us. So let's see if we're dying of brain cancer or something. Nothing out of the ordinary, unsurprisingly enough. Oh, it's how we save. I knew that already. But yeah, it kind of is making a copy of us in the save file. So that's why it looks like a scanner. Lamp on. More moths. Where are we to go? These arrows tell us where the doors are, because they couldn't be bothered to draw doors. Assorted books. I've read all of them, even the manuals. Should have bought a computer screen filled with the entire collection of Wikipedia or something. It is possible to have more reading material than you could possibly read in a million lifetimes. I own that. For example, I have about fucking 6,000 hours worth of audiobooks on Audible. It doesn't cost that much to buy that amount of books, because humans live a surprisingly short time. If you're gonna be alone forever, you can read books. Are you really alone when you've got a book, though? Because you're interacting with someone else's thoughts. It's a one-way interaction. Their ideas are coming into your head, but you can respond to them even though they can't hear it. So yeah, you've read all the manuals, so you're learning it all. The opposite of a telescope, what the fuck are you putting under the microscope? Just your hairs or some shit? So, we're exploring our station. Oh, she's got some weed. She has Resident Evil healing herb. Take the herb. There's no one to stop you in space. In space, everything's legal, because the police can't get you. This place was supposed to be a place for me to grow some green. See, she is growing her green and her herb. I haven't done a lot with it, though. The grass I planted some years ago has been taking over the place without me helping it in any way, except for the automatic watering. Well, you're not really helping, the automatic system is helping. Oh, she's got some pot as well as weed. Something's growing in it. I don't know what it is, though. So, was this where we're supposed to get our food? Where is our food from? Because she's clearly not getting food here unless she is, in fact, a cow and she's been, like, eating grass. A gardening tool. I don't feel like using it. Hey, it's something to do. I mean, peasants spent most of their time gardening. Like, why can't you spend all your time gardening if you've got, like, loads of time to waste? A small collection of books about dreams I've collected so we can learn some Freudian theory here. About dreaming. Dreams are successions of images, ideas, emotions, and sensations that occur involuntarily in the mind. Is voluntary if you're a lucid dreamer, so we have a dictionary here, it seems. I'm sure you all needed to know what dreaming was, because you've never heard about this really abstract, fantastical concept before. The content and purpose of dreams are not fully understood. Dreams have been seen as a connection to the unconscious, which, as I said earlier, can shock and surprise you. It's the scriptwriter for the stories in your imagination. I always feel way more imaginative in my dreams than I am IRL. They range from normal and ordinary to overly surreal and bizarre. Dreams can have varying natures, such as frightening, exciting, magical, melancholic, adventurous, or sexual. I hope this isn't going to turn into a sexy game and I won't be able to show you this, or I'll have to censor it. The events in dreams are generally outside the control of the dreamer, except when you're lucid dreaming. The most common emotion experienced in dreams is anxiety. Well, that's not a dream then, it's a fucking nightmare. Other emotions include every other fucking emotion you can have. Negative emotions are more common. Well, surely that depends on how neurotic you are. Do neurotic people have more dreams? That is the personality trait. That leads to negative emotion, by the way. While the content of most dreams is dreamt only once, many people experience recurring dreams. I've never had that. That is, the same dream's narrative or dreamscape is experienced over different occasions of sleep. I have thought that a dream was a dream I've had before, but I'm not sure if I've had it before, because you kind of forget the dreams you've had in the past unless you keep some kind of dream diary. Is it common for people to feel their dreams are predicting subsequent life events? Yes, it is. I misread the grammar there. The multifaceted nature of dreams makes it easy to find connections between dreams and real events. So basically it's like astrology. They give you a really vague prediction, and so you can attach that to anything. I'm not sure if it's exactly that, because your dreams are based on what you're thinking right now, and in large part what happens to you in the future is due to your own actions. You choose what locations you're going to be in. You might not exactly know where you're going to go, but your unconscious might know a bit more than you do. So maybe it's not just a random prediction, it is a slightly biased coin toss. So yeah, that was a really, really boring bit of text. It wasn't as fun as Freud. When I was in the school library, as a kid, I picked out a random book off the shelf and read it at lunch because I had no friends. I was just trying to waste time. As I said earlier, reading a book is like interacting with someone. So I picked out a Freud book, flicked to a random page, and he was talking about how he was dreaming about fucking his sister or some shit. So, yeah, Freud had interesting dreams that would definitely have to be censored. I forget exactly the content, but it made me blush and put the book back on the shelf. I was a bit scared to be caught reading this academic book. So, let's read some more about lucid dreaming. A skill I should probably learn. I need to learn to have fun with myself. Can you have lucid daydreams? I'm not sure. I want to unleash that imaginative unconscious into the real world. A lucid dreaming is any dream in which one is aware that one is dreaming. In a lucid dream, the dreamer may be able to exert some degree of control over their participation within the dream, or be able to manipulate their imaginary experience in the dream environment. Are we going to get attacked by Cthulhu and or like Nightmare on Elm Street dude soon? I'm not sure why I forgot his name. I mean, I've watched every one of those films. Time perception while counting during lucid dreams is about the same as during waking. Unfortunately, you cannot extend your lifespan by dreaming. That is a shame. It would be fun if, like, a dream lasted 10 years, so you could, like, stay consciously alive in your dreams for a lot longer than you are physically alive. While dream control and dream awareness are correlated, neither requires the other. What, so we can control it without being aware of what's happening? I guess you could think you have superpowers in your dream, not realise you're actually dreaming. It'd be really worrying if you woke up and thought you were still, like, in possession of superpowers, though, if you thought that you could control your dream because of your superpowers. But you couldn't. You could just control it because it was a dream. During most dreams, sleepers are not aware that they're dreaming. The reason for this has not been determined and does not appear to have an obvious answer. I was really thinking of buying a book on sleep psychology, but I am a lazy piece of shit and realise I would never read it. I mean, as I've said, I've already got too many books to last me many lifetimes. So I wish I could bring my books into my dreams so I could read them while I'm lucidly dreaming, but alas I cannot. So here's these dreams where you feel anxious. Nightmares. A nightmare is an unpleasant dream that can cause a strong negative emotional response from the mind. Sufferers usually awaken in a state of distress. Well, did you have to say the negative response was from the mind? I mean, where else do our emotions come from? From our spleen? Sufferers usually awaken in a state of distress and may be unable to return to sleep for a prolonged period of time. Have you ever had one of those nights where you have a nightmare and wake up, you go back to sleep, and you have another nightmare and you just keep having nightmares all night? Very annoying. One definition of nightmare is a dream which causes one to wake up in the middle of sleep and experience fear. Now, one of the few things I have heard about sleep psychology is that you only remember your dreams. Like, you have dreams every night, but you only remember them if you wake up during REM sleep, if you wake up in the middle of the sleep cycle, which may explain why most dreams that you remember having are ones that involve negative emotions like anxiety, because they're the ones that are most likely to wake you up in the middle of that cycle, such that you remember them. This type of event occurs on average once per month. I can't actually remember when I last had a nightmare. Surely the average is a bit of a distortion, since you have a lot more nightmares when you're a kid than when you're an adult, as far as my experience goes. Nightmare disorder, also known as dream anxiety disorder, is a sleep disorder characterised by frequent nightmares. Is that still in the DSM? Because they keep updating that manual of mental health disorders. Maybe the newest rendition of it does not contain this disorder. Though nightmares occur within many people, those with nightmare disorder experience them with a greater frequency. The victim is often awakened by these threatening and frightening dreams and can often vividly remember their experience. Well, that'd be really useful if you're a horror writer. You could turn your nightmares into a horror story. Nightmares can be caused... Okay, I know writing down your dreams is usually not as entertaining or interesting to others as it is to yourself. Most people are quite bored by you explaining what your dreams are to others, so that's why I'm boring myself by watching a game where someone explains what their dreams are to me. I'm guessing that's what this game is going to be about, and as I say, I'm not really guessing because I have seen a little in advance. Oh, slight spoiler for about the next 5 minutes. Nightmares can be caused by extreme stress or anxiety if no other mental disorder is discovered. Now, little tidbit of information on my previous playthrough. I didn't notice this downward arrow, so I thought the entire station was just that one room, which made it rather small. It would be a bit depressing to be locked in that small room forever. I store various food rations here. I should probably fix this later. Really? That's all the food we've had for 12 years? You must be very frugal with your diet. Oh shit, we're turning into Resident Evil, Japanese edition. A warning sign. Space is kinda dangerous after all. But Are you dreaming? If we're dreaming right now, then space isn't dangerous. We can use our superpowers to fly outside. What? We're going into an airlock, and there's no spacesuit. Oh my god, are we gonna, like, kill ourselves? Is that possible? Are we being sucked out into space? The way is the docking bay. I have no reason to go there. There's no ship. I could go out in a suit, but I'd rather not have to, unless I have a reason. Why? Why don't you want to go outside? So I guess there is a spacesuit beyond this little bay. So we have like 2 airlocks here, just to super duper make sure the air does not escape. Is suffocation really a biohazard? Usually biohazard refers to a biological organism like a bacteria that is hazardous to our health. It doesn't usually refer to things like fire. Fire is definitely a hazard to bio, but it's not usually given that symbol. Because you don't need to warn people that no air exists out there is a hazard to your health. But if you were, like, locked inside, surely you'd get really curious and want to go exploring the planet outside, even if it is a bit dangerous. In here are all the necessary components for the air purification and ventilation in the living quarters. I thought the grass was there to create oxygen. I guess it doesn't create quite enough oxygen. There are mostly no problems in here. I think I had a machine break only once in all my time here. Oh, so you don't even have that much work to do. When you said, I very occasionally do work, there's a reason for that. The stuff never even breaks down. This is the ultimate in automation. This is the whole excuse for UBI right here. The machines can even repair themselves. Luckily there are instructions for fixing all the stuff in here. An electricity meter. What? You have to pay your electricity bill even here in space? Here's the main generator for all the electricity that takes care of the air system. Put your dick in it. Are you a girl or a guy? I think you're a girl. Well, put your hand in it. Get electrocuted. Die. Or don't. A couple of necessary tools for electronic work, which you've had to do once. The floor looks like it's covered in wires. That doesn't look very safe. Cardboard boxes to hide in if we want to do Metal Gear cosplay. No, it's filled with all those manuals we were described earlier. Transformers. There's an electric field in the immediate vicinity of them, which is why I can't poke it. Oh, steam. This box is the air ventilation. Our games loves talking about ventilation systems. They've mentioned them in all the past games, if I remember correctly. Okay, so we have the most comfortable moisture level. Oh my god! You can control the atmosphere in your environment just to suit yourself. I want to live alone on a planet just so I can control all its atmospheric settings to make it as nice for me as possible. So loads of air shit. These instructions show if certain stats concerning the air drop low. There's no problems. I can control temperature and moisture levels in here. Like, I've heard on the news recently that there's loads of air pollution even in the developed world, so it'd be good for us to monitor our air quality for our personal use, but no one gets to do that. These astronauts, they get all the perks. Various electronic stuff, no need to touchy-feely. Oh, there's another arrow. I guess they didn't feel like there was an arrow to tell us to go back from the green carpeted area. Oh, it's a bath. We're not going to be super stinky and smelly all the time. Do you really need to bathe if you're all alone on the planet and no one's going to see you? Yeah, you only bathe to stop others seeing you. Oh, that looked like a porthole. I thought we were looking out into space, but alas. This pipe is used to go to the faucet. There were some problems in the past, so I removed where the water goes. Ventilation. Oh, so that's how you fixed the problem. You just disconnected everything. It's a bathtub. Turn the water on. Oh, is this going to turn into a sexy nude scene where she bathes? No, she's not even going to bathe in all her clothes. The water doesn't even work. So she is super duper smelly. Actually, does she have other clothes? Oh yeah, we saw those drawers earlier. A warning light for one of the less important machines. I forgot which one. Well, if they never break, why would you care? It's lit up, so I guess there's a problem with it. Usually you can leave it alone since the machines fix it by themselves. It's when sirens start that I have to do something. Wow, you really are super lazy. Can I sleep in this bed? Oh, it don't feel comfy. Why do you have multiple beds? I guess it's in case you break one mattress. It's not like I haven't broken multiple mattresses in my time. So, now I've explored the station and showed you around the place, we can finally start with the main game. A notebook. I sometimes write down my dreams or good ideas in it so I don't forget them. Oh, so you do have a dream diary. Attract yet more moth? What the fuck is this creature? Why am I not able to interact with this ant-eater looking thing? It's like a Rorschach painting. Oh, I like the planet carpet rug or whatever. I can't sleep with the light on. Why? It would stop monsters attacking you in the night. 3, 2, 1... Sleep! Go time for sleep. So, we are in a spooky, scary environment with creepy monsters. Now, when I first played, I thought these things could kill us, but alas, these beholder-looking things are not capable of hurting us. The game is, as far as I can tell, I'm going to spoil it all now, based on Ao Oni. No, that's the game where you're chased around by monsters and actually can die. It's based on Yumini Niki, whatever. Yumini Niki, that popular stream game where you're trapped in a dream and have to explore the dream and find random objects to advance the plot. I've never played Yumini Niki or whatever it's called, but this is a good first step and intro to that genre. Now, if I interact with these random items, I will be teleported to other parts of the dream. I guess it's only the items that are on the silos that will teleport me. Eating this magic mushroom, gobbling it up, and will not turn me giant or small like in Mario or Alice in Wonderland. These are some weird little machines. I guess you'd dream of machines if you came from a space station full of them. And also there's a lot of like grass in her grass bay, so she dreams about grass things. Here is the pitchfork she wasn't going to use for gardening, turned into some weird machine. So we have these little plants, and if we interact with them, we'll be teleported to other areas of the dream world, though the dream world is all interconnected. I don't think I touched this one last time, so I'm in an area of the dream I haven't encountered before. Wow, that's like a lamppost with a Jupiter on top of it. Oh, I didn't realise you could just teleport back. I thought you were stuck here once you'd interacted. That's a PS1 level loading screen. That is a pretty long loading screen. Oh god, it's a swamp with a little skeleton in it. Ah, death, destruction, Skeletors. What's that weird crack? Oh, that's a tree of some kind. A purdy purple tree. There's bubbling green ooze in the swamp. I read The Hound of the Baskervilles recently, which scares me about swamps. Okay, so we touch this, and we are on the surface of that planet we've been exploring. So instead of going outside to explore a planet, we go into our dreams and explore a planet in our dreams. What the fuck are those exploding red things in the background? Those fast-forward exploding stars? Hey, it's an alien! Hi, alien! Well, she did say she sometimes talks to aliens in her dreams. Maybe aliens are communicating with her through her dreams, or maybe she's just going crazy. Hi, weird purple alien dude. Oh, she is just saying hi, weird purple alien dude. Hi again. Or bye, in fact, because I'm moving on. Oh, it's a pit. Let's jump down into the abyss. Let's jump to the centre of the earth. Where the fuck are we? What? Oh. I've jumped to the other end of the screen. That's a bit weird. Disorienting to flick from one side of the screen to the other. Also, we've gone from being in some kind of side-scrolling section to a, well, normal RPG Maker section. What? Did I refresh my health by touching the stream? No, I jumped through the stream into another part of the world, so it's a very weirdly interconnected world with lots of fast travel points. Hey, yes, this is the mouth of a cave, and we can see giant South American looking statues. a huge statue. It seems untainted by the decay around it. Is this place really decayed? It looks like it's made of obsidian or some shit. Some, like, cool blue rock. Like, it looks like a kitchen countertop, to be honest. It wears a mysterious smile. It is the Mona Lisa of statues. Awesome blue flames. Touch the fire. Burn yourself. Hey, it's a clawy mole monster. With a weird name. If you don't know where you are, any road will get you there. Well, I guess if you just decide whatever place you end up in is your intended destination, then it's easy to get to your intended destination. There are some kind of flashes. Well, there were in the other place, when we were walking along with that red flashes in the starscape. But I guess those big purple stars exploding were also flashes in the very first scene we saw. I can't see the source. It's too far. And the light is blocking it. Oh, I think she means the darkness is blocking it. Cool, so there's like giant fireflies in this dark cave. Oh shit, now we're top down. It's very disorienting flicking from one screen to the other. Oh cool, their hands reaching out to grab me. Reminds me of that David Bowie film, Labyrinth. Is there a run button in this? No, there isn't. I keep holding the X button down because that's usually to run in RPG Maker. But nope. It's just a habit of mine to hold that button down while going through these obscenely long corridors. Yeah, the corridor being long was disconcerting to start with, but since it's just repeating the same image over and over again, it's starting to feel boring. Oh, there is an end. One problem I've found with Owl Games content is that they do tend to just have really, really long repeating corridors. Oh, is this going to teleport me somewhere? A force field blocks the path. Is there some way to overcome that? Can we use the power of Christ to overcome it? Seems like I can open a portal to the Nexus here. What the fuck is the Nexus? I don't know. But we have made progress, I see. We can use the power of Christ to go back to where we were without having to go through that ridiculously long corridor once more. Ah, so this is the Nexus. Awesome! We can find more teleporters. Let us take this tiny wickle red flower and see where it leads. We're going to a place where mushrooms pump up and down in a very mechanical way. It looks like an engine, part of an engine, but it's actually a mushroom. Now, the biggest strength of Owl Games is the atmosphere and the interesting creature designs. So I'm glad this title focuses on the strength of the creator. It's probably a fungus. Well, it looks fungi-like, but if it's alien, it might not be a fungus. Then again, if it's based on human imagination, it may well be. Come on, eat me, Mr. Spider. Well, you look like a spider, but that don't mean you actually are. Can I block your path? Yeah, I'm blocking you, Mr. Spider, or Mrs. Spider, or whatever gender spiders have. Maybe they have like 50 sexes, I don't know. Fungus of some sort, probably. Try eating it, see if it makes you giant, see if it gives you an extra life, or takes away your life. So we have a giant pile of skulls. It seems Pol Pot has been here, eating mushrooms. He's been smoking our pot, old Pol Pot, because we have a ginormous skull collection. And they look rather human, those skulls, so it looks like humans have been here before. I think that's actually an asset from one of their previous games, to be honest. The skulls, or maybe it's just that lots of their games include skulls. So this is a very labyrinthine area. Are we looking for something in particular here, or are we just trying to get out and escape to another locale? Like, there might be something hiding in this maze, or maybe there isn't. Or is it really a maze? Because every bit of land seems to be connected to all the other bits. I don't want to just escape off to the side. If we're trying to leave the area, I should take any path that leads to the side of the screen, which is where we're most likely to find an exit. Then again, we could find a teleporter or a cave mouth. Okay, there is a cave mouth over there. I will attempt to access that cave mouth. This will probably teleport me somewhere. Yep. Teleports me to a city. Am I lucid right now, or am I just in control of my dreams. Do I know I'm dreaming? It's certainly a recurring dream. If you leave the dream and come back, and you need to leave to save, you will remember what you dreamed. So this is the way to the maze. I can enter this creature. At least I hope I can enter it. Oh, cool. Here's a house for Santa's green friend. He has a green thumb, which is why he's made all this moss. He is a mossy old man. He has been moss gardening. You better watch out. Oh, he is actually supposed to be Green Santa. Your time is limited, so don't waste it. No, I'm wasting my time in this game. I should be spending my time on more important things in real life. But then again, I'm a nihilist, so there's nothing more important in life than this. So yeah, that was a bit edgy, turning Santa Claus into a fucking harbinger of death and destruction. The best thing we can do with our time is figure out how to get more of it. I like the pattern on the table, but that's all I like about it. Isn't it just a chessboard? Is it really a table? There's something growing in the chair. I'd rather not sit down. Probably for the best. You don't want moss growing on you. But then again, can it really grow on you if you're in a dream? It might be a nice experience. Like, even though you wouldn't want fungus to grow in you IRL, if you're in a dream, it can't have any negative consequences. I want to grab that golden thing from the tree stump. I've been trained by video games to think that something glowing is something interactable, but no, it's the hole in the tree that's interactable. And here, I guess, are the glowy things. So we're going further and further into the stream. Oh shit, it's another one of these long repeating corridors that our games love so much. Oh, the lights are off. And now the perspective has once again changed. There's a bunch of little potion vials. Are we in some kind of chemical lab? Nice. Is this going to teleport us somewhere? A boulder is lodged firmly in the hole. I can't even get my fingers in the cracks. Do we need to come back with some kind of item to remove it, so as we may go down the hole and be teleported somewhere? In which direction should we travel? This is something I have had to learn on many occasions, that there are many choices of where to go in this game, but since it's a dream we can come back to again and again, we can go back and forth. There seems to be a green liquid of some sort. We didn't interact with the blue liquid. I guess we only like the colour green. We have seen a lot of green shit in this dream. Maybe it's her favourite colour. There is a strong smell coming from it. Well, of course. Yay! I have items. And I guess I can use them. So this is a game with usable items. Don't want to be gobbled up. Oh my god, I'm going to actually have to figure out which items to use where, and I doubt the item will be given to me right in front of the thing I need to use it on. So, unknown liquid, cannot use it there. Let's see where this leads us. Okay, it leads us to a snowscape. Hi Yeti, or are you an abominable snowman? Did you piss the Pope off so much that he declared an abomination against you? A large block of ice protrudes from the mountain. Cool. It is icy and snowy here. Hi Everest in the background. Could we pour the liquid on it to melt it? Now I've got an item, I just want to use it everywhere I can. Oh no, this game is actually making me move up and down. How dare it make me do things rather than just point forward all the time. Can I keep moving forward or move down? No, there's only going up into this cave, which looks a bit too small for me. But yeah, now I've got a hammer. I want to use it on everything. I see everything as a nail. I've got an item to use on things. Some kind of meat? I'd rather not examine it any closer. You probably, you poor dear, you probably don't have much meat on your spaceship, since it wouldn't last for very long. You should eat your dream meat. It's not gonna, like, even a vegan can eat dream meat, because it doesn't hurt animals to dream of having that taste. Okay, yet more meat? What the fuck? What kind of creature would have a heart the size of my body? A creature I don't want to meet. Oh, hi Bantha. Ribs stick out in unnatural form from this piece of meat. Please don't pounce on me. I want to explore this place with meat floating on the surface. Pulled up the icicle. Cool. Can I stab the creature with an icicle? Hi. Oh, tense music. Nice. That was slightly to be expected. So my nightmare has awoken me. I didn't know you could die in your dreams. At least, if you die in your dreams, you die in real life. Doesn't apply. Oh my god, I've got to go all the way back there, don't I? Because I want to see what happens if I go through the... in the boulder area, there was that giant mouth that can eat me. I want to see what happens if I go through there. So... the path I took to reach there, I know there's multiple paths to reach the same location, but my path was... Hey, what are those clouds doing? Can I interact with them? No. It's going to rain in my dreams. It's going to rain on all these fungus, giving them the moisture they need to live. So I need to go to Santa's grotto, his fungi grotto, go through here. So it is important to interact with everything. Oh, the same location can have different things happen in it. That's worrying that the same location can have multiple things happen. Because that implies I have to revisit these fucking locations over and over and over and over again until something happens. I'll be here forever with this game. So we're back here. We can go inside the giant hep, which is probably now I know I can die. Gonna bite me and just attack me. I'm pretty sure that boulder is something I need to interact with. So I'm gonna try and use every item that I get on it. Action item. Icicle? No. I can use the icicle as a spear. Am I supposed to use the spear on that creature? Is this like in Zelda where they give you the item you need to fight the boss right next to where the boss is? Gobble me up. Oh. It just puked on me. Now I'm covered in puke. If it wasn't for the occasional eye movements, I'd think this creature was dead. Well, if it was dead, surely its eyes would have rotted by now. It certainly looks like it. Okay, that's what you're worried about. Not worried about entering the creature and getting eaten by it. So if I pinch myself, I will return to real life. Gonna go save, and since I have items, I'm hoping that my item collection stays between dreams. Yeah, it does, because I remember my, one of my items, the potion, remained. 3, 2, 1, go. Go to sleep, my little darling, go to sleep. So I think we've done as much as we can from the red flower. Actually, no. Going back to the red flower, I should probably explore the other areas, but I explored them the last time I played, to be honest. I want to see what else there is around here. Is there another exit from this area? I know that we could have gone off to the side, that first exit we found. We don't have to go through Santa's grotto, but is there a southern exit? Is there a keep going down exit? Is there something actually here, or is this place just a connective area? There's always something to think about in this game. Is the area here for us to do something with, or is it just blocking our path? A hand sticks out of the ground. It looks like it's holding something. Pry the fingers open, they won't open. Can I do something? Okay, so this is something to interact with at a later date. There is an object to interact with here. So it's like a normal game. You get items, you have to use them on other items. What the fuck? Is this caterpillar blocking my path? No. Not sure why I've called it a caterpillar. I am glad I could see the cave when I tried to go up. Like it showed me there was an exit. Hey, it's little eyeball men. And here are bigger creatures. So, it's a teleporter to another region. So even though the area isn't at the bottom of the screen, there is a teleporter. There is a way to go to another area. So where are we going? And the teleporter probably remains between playthroughs. A wooden sculpture. So we are now in Silent Hill. An old worn doll. It's got needles sticking out of it. Oh, it's a giant voodoo doll. And liquid seeps from the wounds? Who puts blood inside their voodoo doll? So this vent looks like it can be entered, but it can't. So rusty grates, rusty grates. Can the door open? Oh, I thought it was the doll that was teleporting me. But no, it's a wooden sculpture that takes me to Mushroom Land. Takes me to the Mushroom Kingdom. Hi, it's hooked by its neck. We're in Suicide Kingdom now. Yay. Hi, creepy mouth monster. Can we access that inner room filled with all kinds of things? I want to touch the wall. It's going to teleport me somewhere, like in the middle room. Yay. What? It's a fucking puzzle? I wasn't expecting there to be a puzzle in this game. I think there were puzzles like this in Undertale, if I remember rightly. So, the solution seems quite clear. I need to use this area. God, I'm remembering Soccer Band now. So I need to use this area to... shit. I thought I needed to use this area to, like, separate the monsters. Oh shit. I can't keep moving the monster up in this last area. Huh. This is becoming a little perturbing. But if I move this monster here so it blocks the other one, I can solve a puzzle in this game. Was not expecting this. Oh, we've got the worst Indiana Jones movie. And that's all for this area. I've completed an area in this game? My god. I won't have to get a walkthrough or something. This game actually does come with a walkthrough for itself. I have to warn you of that. I was tempted to look at the walkthrough. I looked just to see how big it was, and it was pretty fucking large, so I'm guessing this game will last a long time. However, if I know that I have completed an area and don't need to go back to it, that helps me. Oh shit, I can pry open that hand. So I'm guessing I need to pry the hands open in a certain order or something, and if I go back to the previous hand, now I've pried that one, I might be able to pry it too. Can I pry you? Yes. Ah, cool, and I got a scroll. Can I read the scroll? Inside this house, I count my body parts. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Use a hook to touch each of my teeth. Oh, are you a dentist doing dental procedures on yourself? That's a little unsafe. The rains come. Fingers burn against the walls. My mother falls on me like a hammer. No, bad to fall on your son, mother. That is incest. I see my future carved in her belly. And then her ghost comes to me in a dream. Or maybe you're a daughter and, like, you see your old mother is your own future. Her ghost comes to you? Oh, is she dead? Or has her spirit left her body like a lucid, like, astral projection to attack you in your dreams? I count each of my hairs in the bathtub. You must be very bored if you're doing that. I break like balloons before my father. God, this is some fucking slam poetry. I was hoping to see a riddle here, but no, I just find slam poetry, and my mother sews buttons on my face. I think I've seen that in a horror movie before. She rocks me to sleep and I feel extinct. Really? You're using extinct instead of dead. My father's watch, as dead as a metaphor for tired. My father's watch, needle holes in my cheeks, so this game is just an excuse for the game maker's poetry. Ah, there's some text on the back. It reads, Mother, it's trying to get me to play a superior game series. I will not play the Mother series right now, because it hasn't been officially released in the West. Yeah, that's the reason. What the fuck is this? It's a hole. There was a hole there. I should go down it, but I'm not going to. I won't enter any random hole. I'm not your cheap floozy. There is some more green. As I said, she does like her green. She likes to smoke her green, even though she does not like her fungi. Let us climb to the top of the green. Okay. A dead ship. That makes fucking sense. Dream logic, it does. There's rust everywhere. Why is it green if it's rust? I guess copper goes green. Oh my god, the text! The text is hard to read on that white background. A pipe sticks up from the ship. It could be for ventilation. Yet more vent-a-fucking-lation in this game. They really do like their vents. A lamppost? What is this? The beginner's guide? Okay. We are going through another one of these long corridors. Somehow I can't interact with that. Can I go down and interact with the sea? No. But I can go down a staircase in the middle of the path. Can I keep walking off into the distance? No. Oh, I am on a ship. Now I'm entering the ship. This is a slightly different art style. Again, pretty Silent Hilly. A rudder or some shit? Glad I picked up the icicle when I went into the ice cave, so I didn't die going into it. So I have to make sure nothing kills me or wakes me up before I pick up the items I want, or I'll have to go all the way back again. Lots and lots of white flags. I'm hoping these doors are all locked. No, they're not. I'm going to have to explore all these doors at some point. It smells, but does it smell good or bad? Green often connotes good smells. It's cheap wine. Ah, good. So we can pick up something in our bottle. We have a large rusted motor, which... there are slots to insert power cells. Is this going to be another puzzle? So the power cells don't rust, but we cannot pick them up. Do we really have power cells powering a boat? Does it have like a fucking fusion reactor? Can we climb the ivy? No, it's algae. The ship was never alive. It's a ship. It's not alive or dead. It's a fucking boat. Before I go downstairs, which will probably take me to another location, I'm going to explore these rooms. So, to complete the Silent Hill theme, more mannequins. Yep, lots of torsos. Can I push the torso aside? No. Okay. There was nothing in there. We just kind of see repeats of that room in the other doors that I walked past that looked like they were painted on the wall. Oh no. It is what I was hoping all the doors would be. A locked door that we cannot interact with. Can we go back? Beyond? No? I mean, we are at the bow of the ship, or the stern, or whatever the fuck you say. I don't know about boats. Just because I'm British and we're famous for our glorious, glorious navy does not mean I know about ships. What the fuck are all these white bits of rag for? I don't know. But I do know I'm glad I didn't have to explore more than one room, and the mannequin room don't look like it's going to be used any more than it was that one time. So I have an item from this ship, at least. Another locked door. Ah, Mannequin Arms. Maybe I need to complete a mannequin. Weirdly enough, a pair of doll arms hang from the wall. So I guess I have to put all these on the mannequin stand once I've collected them. So I'm glad I've seen the mannequin, so I know what I need to do, though I'm hoping I don't need to collect arms and legs and shit from all around the map. Okay, so there's some screaming. That's a bit worrying, because it makes me fear something is going to try and kill me. Mechanical bits and bobs, and names other than Bob. Bits isn't a name. Not sure where that idiom came from. This is a really deep ship. Please don't kill me. Oh, it's like the green plateau we climbed up. There is finally some green. Some kind of creature rises from the dark water, or is it just part of a creature? An eye is generally just part of a creature. It's not like an Apple eye computer. What were those called again? iMacs, which look like a monitor. But they weren't just monitoring you with an eyeball. The computer hardware was stored inside the monitor. Usually an eyeball is not the entirety of a creature. Either way, the water has a strange glow to it. Ah. Good. We have got cool glowing water. I'm guessing we can use that to light up a dark place. Oh, we can't go behind the eyeball. That is a problem. We are at a dead end. I didn't realise I'd encounter so many fucking dead ends in this game. and have to wake up. I was wondering what the ability to artificially wake up was. Looked like there was a face on the floor just then. Hopefully there wasn't, because that would be a bit creepy. So I'm guessing I can use doll arms here. Mannequin stand, okay, I can't use doll arms on it. The doll arms are to be used elsewhere. So I guess I'll wake myself the fuck up. Pinchy pinchy pokey pokey, I'm back awake, and now I'm back asleep. 3, 2, 1, boom. And to explore the other exit from the first area, yeah, I'm going back here again. And then I'll go back to the north teleporter. Maybe... Where was that boulder? Was there a boulder around here? No. The boulder was the north exit. Actually, I think I've explored everywhere there was to find in the north exit. Maybe the north exit was the one we were supposed to go in first, since I seem to have done everything there was to do there rather quickly. I hope I don't have to read any more of that fucking slam poetry. That's another thing Owl Games likes. They do like their purple prose. Not that it's badly written, but there's just a lot of text with, like, really unnecessarily big words. Oh yeah, so we're going to a cityscape. That's where this teleport leads. I do remember that dreams you can enter from different starting teleporters do link up. So maybe this will link me to a different starting teleporter. So we're outside a store. We're in some city street. Can we get run over by a car? Nope, we can't. It's not foggy, so we're not in Silent Hill this time. A fence blocks my way into the alley. The street seems to continue endlessly in this direction. How strange. Oh, so it's at least warning us, hey, there's an endless corridor here. Don't go down there. It's just endless. You don't want to be endless. Endless is boring. A game with no end, that's super boring. A fence blocks the way. A paper with an outline of a person is posted on the front. Ah, the hand is crossed out. Removing the paper didn't really change much, except make the fence less interesting. Can I use the arms on it? No. Oh. I just removed the paper. But the hand was crossed out. A poster of some sort. I can't read the text. It's locked. I need the right key. Okay, so this just led to a locked door. I'm exploring everything. But there is a locked door, so that is a place for me to access later on. I'm learning about this world. It doesn't totally make no sense. I mean, there is some logic to the dreams we are engaged in. Maybe I should keep a dream diary for this game, so I can note down all of the locales I have explored. And yeah, the teleporter is still active. I haven't activated any other teleporters yet. So I've made the most progress in this area of all places. Okay, so we start off in... Oh no, the boulder was when I went through the Santa's Grotto area. This area is annoying because I can't see the paths that I'm supposed to take, and not being able to see the path means I don't know exactly where I can and can't go. Okay, so if I enter the volcano, I end up in this area with mushroom trees. Hi, weird skeleton creature whose hair looks like a tree. Your hair looks like a tree in autumn. Okay, so I can jump over here. I can't jump inside those mouths. Some kind of fruit grows on the plant. It's far too up to get. Ah! The game tells me when I can use an item. That's useful. I like that the art style changes from place to place as well. There's no consistency in dem dreams. So we have some Wind Waker clouds. Is that a fruit? Really? Can I eat the red fruit? It has a hard shell. There are holes where creepy eyes poke out. Okay. Unknown liquid. Made of pure crystal except the teeth, which are real. It's wearing a fucking top hat. Okie doke. Well, I have actually got everything there is to get from the volcano, so I never need to go back there. Good to know. I am making progress in this game. So can I always move from lit up platform to lit up platform? This platform be lit, dude. So we're going lit up, going off into the bubbly cauldron of swamp gas. We have lots of green liquid here again, her fave colour, I presume. And she also likes skulls because she is a massive emo. So there is a door here. This kind of looks like the area we got the crystal skull in. A rusty shower. There's no handle for water, just like your real shower. Okay. Oh my god, this reminds me of a certain Pokemon gym in red and blue. Why is Pokemon red here? There's nothing inside. Oh, woman clothes inside, old sock inside. So that's where my socks disappear to. Can we go through the mirror? Broken window, no. We need to fix those broken windows to stop crime. At least that's what one theory of criminology says. A machine of some sort covered in a cloth. I'm not interested enough to examine the machine. Well, you don't care about the machines IRL, so why would you care about them here? You know Sarah Connor. Get gobbled up. So, faucet missing. Someone had a bad day. Oh shit. Ouch. They had a bad shit, indeed. I'm hoping that interacting with the same teleporter twice doesn't result in different teleportations. No, it doesn't. That's good. It just sends me back. So, since there's only 2 teleporters in each region, using the forward teleporter will always send me forward, I think. Where do I want to be? I mean, I'm always using the one on the right so far, which should cycle me around until I reach a new location. Wait, no. Always using the one on the right. Actually, yeah, it did teleport me somewhere. A washing machine. You put clothes in this slot. Sadly, you cannot wash your clothes in your dreams. You have to do that shit IRL. It washes and dries them in just a few minutes. I guess you could say several hours is a few minutes if you convert it to minutes and use a very generous definition of few. So, do we need to wash some clothes at some point? Maybe we'll need to come back here with an item. I'm wondering where this place is useful for. So here is a broken window, Cool. How big is this place? Like, have I explored everything? Ah, no, I have not explored this area with just one. Some kind of figure depicted on the cloth. Oh, we have the Shroud of Turin. Oh, seems to be as deep as my arm. It really is Silent Hill. Ah, good. And I think I know where I need to use that key. At least I hope I do. Oh my god, I wish there was a teleporter back to that area. I've got to go all the way back to the locked door. And then I can see if this is the correct key. Is it an iron door or not? Let's examine the key. Red key, iron key. Okay, I just found it in a hole in a bathroom that I stuck my hand in because I'm crazy like that. I just stick my hand in random holes. Again, that sounds a little rude. You should be very picky with the holes you stick your hand in. Anyway, you could get diseases if you just keep sticking your hand in any old hole. I'm tempted to check the boulder out. I mean, I have collected a few more items. While I'm here, gonna see if the spider's gonna come. Cannot stop myself from holding down on the X button to try and run, because I want to go fast, just like in Zelda. I just want to keep rolling through Hyrule Field. Well, I'm here now, at the boulder. Sadly, the icicle didn't do anything to it, but unknown liquid will fix it. I swear to God, I got the unknown liquid here and tried using it earlier. There's a hole here. It's completely round and it seems pretty deep. I can't see the bottom. Well, let's go down. Is my glowy liquid allowing me to see better? Oh, it's lots of flying insects. Are they going to attack me or anything? Can I say hi to them? Oh, I'm looking up at the ginormous hive. I'm going to get gobbled up by all the insects. Yay! Okay, was there much point in looking up at that? Oh god, waiting mechanics, my least favourite thing in a video game. So I went all the way down here just for waiting mechanics. Well, I guess we can go and look at all these grubs crawling around on the tree trunk or whatever the fuck this is. I don't like insects that are as big as me because they shouldn't exist. Insects don't have a blood circulatory system. So they can only be as big as diffusion of oxygen allows. Don't want to keep having to look up, but I want to do something here. Really? Really? I got rid of the hole for that. Just to see some insects. I feel like less progress is being made now. Well, back we go. Maybe that explains where the spider came from. Hello? Is the spider gonna arrive? Oh, hi, spider. Can I keep moving back and forward until I encounter something new in here? Something that might kill me, perhaps? No? Okay, we've encountered everything there is to encounter here. Seems. So, back we go. Can't interact with any of the clocks. What the fuck? That was a different sound. Oh yeah, there's some more insects. I guess you find them cool. Insects are not a primordial fear for you, it seems. Where the fuck is... Like, you shouldn't fear insects, you should fear the diseases insects can give you. I guess if it's a toxic insect, you can fear that. Insects, they're so toxic, we shouldn't let insects into our community, they're such toxic dudes. So, will this iron... Yes! Iron key worked. And there's a doctor dude. I shouldn't assume he's a doctor just because he's wearing white. Oh, it's just a figure. It won't speak to me. Okay, I have a black box. I can black box all my problems. I can be abstract now. There is no one at the front desk. What's in the black box? Okay, it's made of something organic. There's very few organic, like, black things. Like, you don't see any obsidian black. I guess you see loads of insects that are that colour. In fact, you see jaguars. Okay, I'm wrong. There's loads of organic things like that. There's some kind of large metal object from what I can see. Oh god, are we going to have to come back to pick that up at some point? Some kind of menu. I don't see any places to eat though, so it's weird to have a menu. Maybe it's a shopping list. Okay. This looks like our room. An abstract painting. Kind of like in our room. Girl Scouts find strange man in church basement. A person was arrested after 3 local Girl Scouts found him hanging out in a church basement. Arrest him for being homeless. According to police reports, officers responded to a call from the Reverend. But why did the Girl Scouts find him if he was in the... Oh, no. The Reverend called and he fled. What a very good Reverend here. Hey, there's some homeless person who wants sanctuary in my church. Get the fuck out, poor person. This is a place for rich people who can give me donations. The Reverend, blah, 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 said Girl Scouts then found him. The person, Malcolm X, I guess, left out of the rear, carrying a book bag, wearing dark clothes. Okay, he's wearing dark clothes, just like me. Oven is spewing moss, it's puking at us. Loads of bottles of liquor. We can get drunk in our dreams, I guess. What? Oh. I can sit down. Cool. I was hoping that that light would shine on something and lead us somewhere, but alas it did not. Okay. That room led nowhere. Will the lift Oh, waiting mechanics again. Something I like. Is blood going to come out of the elevator? No, it's not that stereotypical. In we go. And up we go. To get crushed on the ceiling, maybe? I don't know. Oh! Again, disorienting, change in perspective. It's a mouth. Whatever this red stuff is, it ate right through the floor. Must be a corrosive liquid. Or maybe there was a hole and people put the liquid on the sides. Oh, yet more ventilation. This creator really loves their vents. They like an air conditioner technician. A corpse. Why couldn't it be a corpse? The lock's broken. Can't say I'm sorry. I'd rather not examine closer. Okay, so you're not a Live Leak fan. Okay, and we have some abstract staircase. We can enter an abstract painting now. Now we're on the Silent Hill rooftop. There are blood splatters all over the place. See, it's blood. It's not a corrosive liquid unless it's xenomorph blood. A hole. Around the hole is something that looks like dirt. This is the only dirt on the roof. Okay, there's an organic thing not moving. Cool. Let's not get kicked off this rooftop. Even though it looks Silent Hilly. There was a box here. It's gone now. Okay. Let's hope we don't fall off this bridge. Just hope we're not a fatty who's going to fall off. Please don't kill us, Mrs. Ghost or Mr. Ghost. Hey, it's me. There's nothing between me and certain death. I get vertigo just by going close to the edge. Can I jump? I mean, is it really certain death if I'm in a dream? Okay, ghost me jumped. It says many lockers. Is a cat gonna come out? Ah, there's the doll torso. I am collecting lots of doll parts. The lock's broken. Okay. Is this going to be a magic drawer where I have to close and open it? Or have I got all that I can get from this? Oh, the lock's broken. Nice. Is something going to surprise me on my way down? Or do I have to just go down the way I came? Okay, down the staircase. Ah, something is surprising me. Shit. Woke me up. Well, I wasn't sure if I had to avoid those things. Like, how much gameplay is there in this? Did I have to avoid those to get a better ending? I'm not sure. But we're back in this area to try and find... What the fuck? Was that here before? So we have our cool lamppost again, reminding me of the beginner's guide. But we have some Jupiter to teleport us to a forest. There was a forest with a cool skyline. There's a nice little blue plower? No, it's a flower. Big white boulder. Okay, some random objects in a large, otherwise desolate and empty locale. Dead tree, the most desolate of all things, for it is a corpse. And now we're in an art gallery. Okay. Yuck. A rat. These things just won't die off. How fucking rude. What did rats ever do to you apart from give you the plague? I don't know this creature. Well, I don't think it exists IRL. This is the, Wait, you don't know many creatures. These are Chinese New Year organisms. Do you even know what a rabbit is? I think I know these one. They're extinct. So I guess this is set in a future where most organisms are as dead as the dodo. Except rats. They are more powerful than snakes. Oh, yeah, they are. The snake, even though its food source is still around, is not dead. I guess that's why rats are doing so well, because their predators keep fucking dying off, and they've adapted well to living with humans. Maybe rats in the future have evolved to not give us disease. Maybe they've become much tamer, so they can live with us. I think they ate bananas. We wouldn't let fucking monkeys go extinct. They're our ancestors. I guess everything is kind of an ancestor. Nor will we allow chickens, unless the vegans take over. The only thing that will allow chickens to go extinct is if vegans take over, because there is a purpose to keep those things alive as long as humans are eating them. But as soon as humans stop eating them, well, oh, there's a quick path back through this area. That's good. We have quick travel now. Ah, it's one of those creatures we saw. It's some kind of weasel stoat thing. So this is a very Asian area, and we have an Asian-inspired city. Red light district in an Asian-inspired city. Okay. Sir Thailand. Nah, joke. But yeah, it looks like some Chinese-style lamps. Are you going to attack me, stoat boy? No. I'm not sure why I think this looks Asian. I guess it's because it looks like a very crowded city. Okay. There's some more traditional bit. Not my part of town? Oh, it is your part of town. Okay. We are still in the art gallery, it seems. There's a dearth of horror in art galleries. I do like IB, which is, of course, Art Gallery Horror 101. I'll go through the door instead of continue going down the path. So, okay, we are walking on a painting, and there's a cauldron. You're gonna destroy Disney? Go destroy Disney movies. Perfect for some kind of concoction. Okay. Now it's a green cauldron. Guess we come back here with more potions. So it's good to remember that location. That is the potion place. Oh no, not another maze. Kind of reminds me of Zombies Ate My Parents. Why, hello there, Mr. Scarecrow. I'm not a crow, so I'm not scared. Though crows can be rather scary. Okay. Are you sure it's a Mr. Scarecrow? You don't want to misgender the scary crows. Or the crow scarers. Hey, you're not doing your job very well. There's still a crow. Get out of here, you silly crow. Okay, it's a very useful plant, which is providing us with the light we need. It's a dark crow. Dark scarecrow. What the fuck is that creature? Can I pick it up? No, it's just making Pokemon cry noises at me. I can't throw my balls at it to catch it because I'm a woman and I don't have Pokeballs in my pants. Whatevs. Come on, keep exploring this maze. So this is just like the art gallery, except there isn't now a quick way through it. So I hope I don't have to keep coming back here and exploring that really, really long passage again and again. Okay, so we have some nice piano music. Again, quite Silent Hill. Can I have a teleporter, please? I want to be able to come back here more easily in future. Okay, we have lamp posts, but they do not teleport us. Some Dennis the Menace wall. No title. It's an untitled adventure. Really? We're still in the art gallery? Don't look. Can I look away from it? Oh, it's a naked person, so it don't want me to look. There's quite the nudist, except when I'm making these Let's Plays, and I have to actually wear clothes. I can't really understand why you wouldn't want to look. Hey, question mark, is a bunch of creatures holding up the world. Various atlases shrugged. There are guardians that don't look very guarding, so they're showing off their drawings as well as their little poems. No problemo. Please don't kill me, Mr. Frog. There's an indentation in the shape of a cross. I'll come back here with a cross. The frog said frog stuff to us. I will come back with a fly or something. Please don't eat me, Mr. Frog. Or Mrs. Frog. I guess the frog doesn't care, because frogs are an alt-right symbol now. Oh no! So the frog is actually gonna, misgender me, I guess. Frog's gonna kill me. Oh! That was a castle, I guess. A very small castle, constrained in barbed wire, as are the pigmen. Hey, what? Well, how did you not know what a pig was when you looked at the Chinese New Year pictures? But you do know not only what pigs are, but you know fucking Agatha Christie rhymes. I can't pick up these mushrooms. assets from that very first scene are these pig mushrooms. I feel like someone's going to attack me here. Especially now I've got "Thunder one on" said in that ominous tone. Can't jump over the barbed wire. Am I supposed to use something on the pigs later on? Because this whole area seems a little useless otherwise. Guess I'll go back in there. That grass wall looks strange. Looks like a very odd texture. But yeah. There is a piggy area here. Cool. Quite out of the way. So back we go through these long ass corridors. Those stripes make the area, they really make you look thinner than you are. They make this long ass corridor look much thinner, so it doesn't feel like I've spent 10 fucking years walking back and forth through this corridor. Here we go. This is the red area. I guess we went through the green area earlier, and now we are in the very lucky red area. Please don't kill me, Mr. Metal Dragon on a giant heart. Can I block you? Yeah, I can block you. Okay. Hello, caged monster. Are you like the caged electricity in my electricity plant? What? This is a room with no purpose, it seems. No doors. It's just a thing. Okay. Have fun moving back and forth. Is there gonna be someone up here? There is some weird black obsidian thing. A perfectly symmetrical metal object stands on the floor. Perhaps this is yet more art. I mean, it is some kind of art gallery. I can kinda infer that with my big brain. Are these creatures meant to be art, or are they the art browsers? Okay, big ass staircase going down forever. Do not want to go down to hell, so I will go across. This corridor bounces around. Is this where I came from? I'm not sure. We will soon find out if we see a lamppost. Nope. We're on stage, and the otters are looking at us. Hello, otters. Otter nobles wanna look down at us while the flower girls are enjoying this. Oh god, we have another long staircase above an abyss of death. Okay, cool. More lampposts. Hello, lamppost. Hello, other lamppost. Long corridor of doom. Do we have to look at the order the lampposts are in and get some kind of code from them? Did these two lampposts switch off? Or did they just dull? Please don't kill me, thing. I'm hoping there's not going to be something around here that will kill me if I hang around too long in the dark. But I want to leave. Bit weird that there's like Christian imagery and stuff, like all these Jesus crosses. Okay. Down. He was thinking, okay. Down. Up. What? Okay, I've got to do what he wants. But I did down. How do I do up? This is weird. This is yet another puzzle, I fear. How do I make her go up? Whatever up is. Okay. Do I press the up button? Okay, stop thinking. Do I really need to come back after... Do I need to come back after it's gone dark out here to get him to do that puzzle again? Because that really annoys me if a room is only useful after I've activated something in another room. Okay, waiting until these lights go out, then I'm going back. This is less of a puzzle and more of me just trying to make use of this area. Wait, the lights aren't actually going out this time. Shit, did I waste my my options? The devil is just a tired human. Really? Laziness is... Being tired and lazy is the root of all evil. Humanity is ugly. This is the conclusion I've come to after nearly 500 years of spending time in the presence of people. Well, you got to live for a long-ass time. There are only... Oh, they only ever think of themselves. Every single action they take has been for their own gain. Okay, so you're a psychological hedonist or a believer in that theory. Some people try harder to hide this fact. Why would you hide this fact? There's nothing wrong with hedonism. Haven't you read Adam Smith? Haven't you even read Econ 101? I say like a fedora-tipping libertarian. I mean, the invisible hand and all that. You can help others even if you don't intend it. They give to charity and help old ladies and all kinds of things. See, there's beneficial consequences, even if it is for a selfish motive. But in the end, this is all smoke and mirrors. The only reason they do this is to make themselves feel better. Well, actually, we probably behave based on, like, passing on our genes. Our brains have been wired in such a way that we'll help others, even if it doesn't make us feel better, just to pass that shit on. Though the things we tend to feel better doing, like helping others, are there to help us pass that shit on. So even if we don't feel happy doing something, you can make the case that it's still selfish in the sense of passing on our genes. So, like, depending on how abstract you want to get, you can justify hedonism or oppose hedonism. It really is a matter of perspective, like a lot of shit in philosophy, which is why I don't really read much philosophy. The ones who don't even try and hide their ugliness are at least honest. How's it ugly to do what you want to do? Like, there's nothing wrong with being selfish. Who wrote this? Some weird monk? Yeah, I'm turning into Ayn Rand now. Not just a normal libertarian. That doesn't make me any happier, though. Oh, so you're unhappy. The other people are happy. What a dick you are. These people are thieves, murderers, and the ones in power? Really? Oh, this is just some typical, oh, everyone in power is just, like, selfish, man. They should be selfless, dude. Why? I mean, being selfish help them get to power, but their selfish actions in power will, at least if it's a democracy or something like that, tend to help the people, because helping the people is what keeps them in power. Our interests are aligned. Ah, so this is the devil, a tired human. Though humans don't tend to live 500 years. I'm so tired. Perhaps you should go to sleep, like I'm doing. Perhaps you should make a change, but how? Everywhere I see more of these filthy creatures. Is this the reason I was born, to arrive at this conclusion? Something needs to change, and soon. Well, isn't this just your selfish decision to change what's happening? I'm guessing the devil isn't going to be here. This is just yet more of the fanfic of whoever made this game. God, this area is large. So, we're out the bottom of another painting here. There's an angry crab. Looks like a very emaciated crab with a rather mammalian eye. Mr. Brooks. Is this an insult to Mel Brooks? I'm not sure. Hi. It's a colourful pillar. Oh, we have some golden calves. Please don't kill me, Moses. Please don't ram me. I do not want to be rammed. Is that going to kill me? A comfortable chair. Comfy chair. What do you mean you have no time to sit around? You literally have nothing to do. Oh, it's a fat cat rich person. What? He wants my crystal skull. I'm very glad I gave you something that pleased you, Mr. Fat Cat Rich Dude. It's wearing a top hat, like him. I'm glad I didn't have to rearrange that picture. It looks like the panels can be moved around, like in one of those slidey block puzzles, and I'm glad I did not have to do that. What the fuck? It's like an upside-down head. And it's green! We're back in Greenland, where we can smoke some green. Yes, there is indeed plants here. So I do like that some aspects of my spaceship are present here. Okay, it's a waterway. Oh yeah, there does seem to be water and people-looking things. It's hard to see. Bacteria. This reminds me of back in biology. When I was at university, they had photos from under electron microscopes, colorized ones on the walls. So that's some under the sea shit, and they do look really pretty. That's the old red string of fate, a good old East Asian legend. Hi, weird eyeball. You're all looking at me. A metal frame with a peculiar design. Ah, we can use the key within. We can use the key inside the area we're currently in. Okay, those blue things do block me. So I've not only found an object, I have found what to use the object on. And we have yet another staircase. Oh, we're leaving the art gallery and entering a corridor with that same bland skyscape we saw when we were walking down the grassy path. Oh, it's a dirty window. Should we clean it with something? I don't know. Okay. Is that noise coming from behind me? Nope. It's coming from in front. I heard some monster, but I don't know where it's coming from. Is it going to smash through the window? That would be kind of cool if we had a Resident Evil jump scare in a game like this. Okie doke. A fire extinguisher. Guess we're not going to see any fires around here. And now we enter a padded... Oh, we have nudie dolls. It's redheaded like us. It's pretty weird. All these sex dolls are fucking weird. I'm weirded out by this. It's posed there. So is this where we use the doll stuff? Now I look closer, the head seems loose. Should I remove it? I have de-fucking-capitated you. Okay. What the fuck? What just happened? It's on a cushion, the proportions are all wrong. Okay, so I've kind of been locked in here. The door just locked. Oh, now we have Silent Hill mannequins. Something that looks like burns scar its body. Okay, so we're locked in an oven. The devil just set a fire, and we're going to get burnt alive by the devil. But we can leave. Hey, wait, is the door still red? Hey, it's the devil. Is he going to chase us down and kill us? Looks like he wants to. I want to go back through the art gallery. Okay, he's definitely trying to chase me, and is pretty fast. I'm glad I can move around him. I want to look at the fire. Okay, I can't look at the fire. I want to interact with him, but if I do, I'm going to die. Okay, yeah. Not exactly sure why I did this. So it seems like collecting these mannequin parts is a major adventure. I've got arms, legs, but I've seen the torso in the ship. Surely we just need to go back to the ship. I don't know where to put these parts we're collecting. Can we combine them in our inventory? It feels like the eyes are looking at me. So every time we collect one of these fucking doll parts, it seems to kill us. This is an annoying place because I need to keep wandering around until I find that blue sphere again. So where is the blue sphere? That's where I really want to go, because that will take me back to the art gallery, and then, oh my god, I'm going to have to go through a long passage to get back there. Okay, I'm back at the cave area that I went through. So I do remember that area, which I think leads to a waterway. Hey, it's like the painting of the waterway. Like, are these paintings of areas in our dream? I don't know. So if we go right and up, I don't really know my left and right, we end up at that other area. Ah, here is the blue sphere. Shit, I forgot about this grassy area. Maybe we'll see something new going through the same area multiple times, but probably not. Moving on ahead until I find something that will make me dead. Why did I talk to Satan? Chatting to the devil is very annoying. I mean, he's a very tired person, as you can see. He doesn't want to deal with us. So, what was that item? Like, I saw a goat, but I don't know what a fucking goat is. Yeah, it's a bit weird that I don't know some of these animals in this room, but I do know them in another room. Maybe I don't know them in this weird abstract art style, but I do know them in a more realistic art style. So, where did I go again? Like, that is the potion, if I recall correctly. Yeah, this is the potion. So that is a place to put various items I've been collecting. Do I have a empty... No, I don't have an empty bottle anymore. Oh, shit. I've got to go through this area, which didn't have anything to collect if I remember rightly. But unlike the fucking... And then there went on Piggy's area, that it does at least connect some locales. Do I have to just look at every scarecrow in case there's something hidden inside one? Like, that pig area is really weirding me out, as there seems to be nothing about it. Do I need to interact with him at some point? I'm not sure. Is he just there to creep me out? Is there something I can do about the crows? To scare them away? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But we are leaving this grassy plain behind and just magically entering an art gallery. Woo! So, where is the exit? It's somewhere... Like, where's the next exit? The one that I didn't take. I think it was to this side. I will know when I have gone through it, whether this is a place I've been to or not. Yeah, there's this big stone staircase, which leads down, like the red staircase with the otter. Hey, and here's two lion statues, like the lion statues at the other staircase. And these are puking at me, which is rather rude. So, moving down, led me to that location. Okay, I can only move down, which again changes my orientation. Please don't eat me. Hack. Reality continues to ruin my life. Well, go watch some escapist anime or something. So we can, we can put a fruit in the hole. So we are using our items. More sacrifices. Okay, the statue has a creepy grin. Really? I sacrificed my fruit to you and you want yet more sacrifices? Okay, I'll go find some more sacrifices for you, boy. I have unlocked a place to use yet more items. I have not unlocked a place to find items. Or a teleporter? I've been here before. Okay. This is what I mean by the dreams do loop around. Ah! It's here. I went, like, so if I had left through the bottom of the screen, through that rather hidden door, I would have come out somewhere else. But here, we find Lahia. So there's lots of people to talk to here. Where does this lead? Does this lead to the ice scape? Oh, no. This leads to a place where I got an item and then woke up so that I wouldn't have to go down that long corridor. Oh, why did I wake up when I could have just slept forever? No, that's a bad thought. There's another one of these dudes. What you got to say to me? Everything you can imagine is real. So you're a modal realist. That is your philosophical viewpoint. Okay, so there's nothing to do with that rock. Hey, it's another statue. You're giving me duck face. A statue with a surprised expression. It looks like a fucking emoticon. What could surprise a statue so aged? It's a fucking rock. The people who made the statue probably weren't as aged as the statue itself. A statue with a slightly troubled expression, or perhaps it's deep in thought, or constipated. So these are exploring this statue gallery in the art gallery, these creatures. Or at least talking to me, unlike the big fat cat who was too above it all to even tell me you wanted the crystal skull. Even though this is a king! Oh yeah, he has a little crown. There is a time for departure, even when there's no certain place to go. Lots of creatures keep telling me that. Do I need to go out of my spaceship and explore? Oh, you found my box. May I have it back? Ah, so I am really using all my items. I have given him an abstract black box. I'm thankful, deeply thankful. Are you gonna do anything? No. Well, I've used an item. I guess. Maybe I should have kept it for myself and been super selfish, like Satan himself. A statue with a slightly troubled expression. What can bother a giant? Well, probably all the health problems that come with gigantism. Hi, it's Boris Johnson! A large statue with a serene expression. If only I was this happy. He doesn't look very serene. It looks like he's got a cold or something, given his sniffling. This one, on the other hand, looks pretty serene. Sleep is the most serene thing this girl can imagine. She has shown before. Hey, it's rotten. A large statue of a serene expression. How can you even see it? It looks like it's eroded. I can imagine that even the mould and vegetation growing all over it would not bother it if it was alive, so it wouldn't even care if it has leprosy, because I guess leprosy does remove your ability to feel pain. And here is another slight art style change as we see these weird tessellating plants, and hey, that looks like it belongs in a McVenture tale. I played a visual novel ages ago about the end times from Revelation being real, and some like flying skeleton insect creatures were in it. This reminds me of that. And there's also a flying castle. Can we go to the flying castle? Why is it with all these screens where I can just look up at things flying above me and not actually interact with them? Is this game just one big art gallery? Maybe that's why I went to an art gallery earlier. It's just showing us all of the little pixel art. All of the imaginative scenes the game creator has to offer us. Okay. We've teleported to a hedge maze in the sky. Oh, and we've teleported again. There's some old man and a book. Can we... Okay, we can't move up or down. He just cries if I talk to him. The book seems to be a storybook. It's divided into several short stories. The book is opened at the start of one such story. Read it. I've got nothing better to do. The story of the sad lady. Oh, maybe I misgendered the person to the side. It's a lady with green hair. Or mossy hair. Once upon a time there was a rich old lady. She had everything she could ask for. Well, why is she crying if she's got everything she could ask for? Rare jewellery, fine clothes, and riches to last more than a lifetime. But one thing she lacked, a friend. You can buy people to pretend to be friends for you. And friends are overrated. The old lady travelled wide and far in search of a friend. She went to another planet and stayed there for 12 years all alone, which is a bad way to find friends. Just make friends of your own using your imagination. Just invent an imaginary friend. But wherever she went, the people ignored her. Even when she's rich, you generally don't ignore rich people. She tried everything. The main problem if you're rich is to sift out the fake friends from the real ones. She tried everything she could think of. She tried buying a friend. Oh, she did at least try the obvious. She tried showering people with gifts, and she talked about how much money she had. That's generally a way to put people off, to be honest. The text stops here and something is glued, which reads, "Find friend." Okay, so she needs a friend. I guess that is a tip, that I need to find a friend for her. I kind of like the previous story that said, "Mother." I'm not sure what the fuck that was hinting at. But at least it was an item I could use. Okay, we have ginormous armour legs. I hope I don't see the knight that wears them. I wonder how tall this tower is. It even goes over the clouds. Yeah, but the clouds are just below us. We are over the clouds right now. Does that not make us ginormous and tall? What is holding us up? Is this a wall? Is that brown stuff below us just the wall going down and down and down? Hey, it's a balcony looking down over the giant abyss, which we're not commenting on. Okay. This looks like slots to put items in, but it doesn't seem I can interact with it, just as I cannot interact with the armour. This is a teleporter, clearly. Teleport me somewhere nice. What? Have I... Interesting! As I said earlier, you can link two areas. So it seemed like that art gallery was a super duper long place, but it isn't that the art gallery is really long. There's... that was a mix between the art gallery and the other place. Oh, and this is the end of the cave, which is linking the art gallery to the swamp area. So that, I think, is the only teleport we've activated so far. Hopefully we can activate yet more teleporters. Why did it ask me if I wanted to activate the teleporter? Of course you want to activate that shit. Very useful. Hey, we're on gold platform and there is yet another suit of armour for a giant. Are we going to meet the giant? Maybe those statues weren't actually statues. They were just giants and this is their armour. But why do they need armour? Is someone going to attack them? Maybe we could use our lucid dreaming skills to become giant, and then we could wear this armour, and be a knight, and fight a dragon, or some shit. And if we were giant, then we could reach all those things in the sky that we couldn't reach earlier. Oh god. Are we going to get the ability to fly later? These platforms look like they can move, but they can't. Hey, it's a finger. Hi, hand of God. Poke me? No. I don't want you poking me in my hole, just like I poke my hand in holes to find random objects. I'm the one who does the poking here. I am the one who pokes. Where am I to go? I don't think I have explored all of the exits to this wondrous little path, as I'm sure now as I find a balcony leading to... Oh wait, no, this is just going back to that tower. I actually remember this place from my past playthrough when I started off at that lamppost. So I'm not sure where I should go, because I do remember there being other exits from this place. Specifically, I recall being able to climb that tower and get teleported somewhere else. But maybe I'm imagining wrongly. Maybe I'm remembering wrongly even. Maybe my memory and my imagination are blurring together into a rather unfortunate mixture. So I've explored everywhere to the north. This just leads to the helmet, and the other way just leads to the god finger, which I can't do anything with right now. If I just find the god finger, I'm teleporting back to the main area by waking my fucking self up. I can't even interact with the finger, so it doesn't seem like there's anything to use here. So I've used all the items except the doll torsos, so all I have is dolly shit right now. Back to the dream. I wonder if my dream notebook contains, like, maps and shit if I interacted with the notebook. Well, the bottom area leads to that cloud portal. This is the one teleport we have not used. Where does it lead? Oh, it leads here, that other art gallery we visited. So, we can quickly visit everywhere we've seen. Maybe we are filling out the map of this place. Maybe I should have been drawing some kind of map of these locations. Hey, it's Pompeii, I'll say. I was going to refer to something in the media. Oh, it's pollution. Is that like natural volcanoes polluting? Is this a message that nature's polluted for a long time? Is it an anti-global warming message? The cure? That looks more like a disease than a cure. Red rocks? Indeed, that is a very descriptive title. Serenity. It's not very serene if you're falling down the fucking waterfall. Can I enter the mouth of the beast? Let me enter you in your mouth, or not. So here is Mel Brooks. So we are teleporting straight to the art gallery, not to the other areas. So yeah, that's the slidey block puzzle. Not to the green area that leads on to the art gallery. Ah, it's wrath, another volcano. You're polluting us with your wrath. What the fuck? I think this teleports me somewhere. I think this is where I first entered the area. Oh, no. This is just the teleporter to the main area. Hi. Don't ram me, Mr. Goat. I forget which painting took me to the original area. So these things won't kill me. That just leads me back to the doll area with Satan, if I remember. Is this the dolly area with Satan? Yeah, this is. Guess I can explore it one last time. But, this eastern path doesn't seem to have much on offer, unless there's some new thing to see. So some of the starting paths seem to go places that the other places don't. So, ain't no Satan here no more. I guess I only have to interact with him once. So I'll wake up, and this time the southern path is basically just a quick way to get back to the art gallery area, as is the eastern path. The most separate, the place I was exploring first seems the most separate from the rest of the paths I've been looking through. These two seem to connect to each other very quickly. But maybe if I just start here, I'll find somewhere else leading off from this original area. Should we go back to the area with the statue heads from here? Maybe I need to do that Stoke Boys puzzle. Maybe that's where I need to go. Because he was saying, hey, press up, press down at one point. Oh yeah, this just leads to bring me mates. Because you are so lazy. You need someone else to bring you friends. Why aren't I good enough to be your friend, eh, rich old lady? Okay. So we have the skeleton monsters above us. And looks like there's dandruff all over us. I don't know. Not sure what the insect hole is for. We went down there and found nothing, you know, underneath the boulder. I'm on the lookout for potions, also on the lookout for ways to escape. We don't even have a bottle anymore. For whatever reason, we threw our whole bottle of strange liquid into the cauldron. I was expecting that glowy liquid to be useful due to its glowiness and to light us up. What the fuck? I gave you a black box and you gave me nothing. Maybe you made me feel good about myself and have some contentment. But, because I gave you what you wanted, your little black box. So yeah, this leads us back to the waterway, which I forget exactly where it connects to. It connects to the Mars area, which connects to somewhere else. I've given you all the sacrifices you're going to get from me for a while. Up this long staircase leads to the red area, so I don't need to go through the hedge maze anymore, but I still need to go for a stupid area like this to get there. Cannot move up. That is a wall, that is not the floor. They look very similar. So are there any doors I missed here? I do have to interact with fucking everything. So we have this room. Don't know what the fuck that is. Doesn't seem like I can interact with it no matter how close I get. I'd be happy if it just killed me even at this point. And if I go forward, we just have that really long corridor. Which... Okay, here we have the Stoke dude. Can we activate that little puzzle again? Not that it'd be very meaningful to activate it, since I don't know what to do. But it's the only bit of gameplay I recall from here. So here we're going down towards a Satan area, even though Satan wasn't found down here. Like, he was found down here, but for a very circuitous route. Will the light scanner turn off? Please turn off lights, so that I can go back up. What about if I interact with this lamp? No, that's not turning off the lights. I was thinking there might be a code in the lamps, but no, alas, that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh. That path just leads back here. Well, at least I realise it just leads back here now. Which is a big loop-de-loop. I've just gone round in a huge circle. Do any of these take me anywhere new? How about the colourful pillars? Maybe I should explore all the pillars, all the posts. all the walls. There has to be a door. There has to be some Mario painting I can jump in. Please, take me somewhere new, somewhere exciting. I'm bored of even the dreams. I guess I'm feeling what the protagonist is feeling right now. Are all the pillars colourful? Hey dude, gave you what you wanted. Can't sit in the chairs. The rams aren't gonna do anything to me. Hi golden calf, hi golden calf. You're a golden calf muscle. This looks kind of like a butterfly on the floor. So this takes us back to the main area. There must be somewhere I'm missing from one of the two previous teleporters from the main area. That's all I can really think of. So back I go to the swamp, if I remember correctly. And I will hopefully find another teleporter here, because unlike the Spiderland, I didn't explore this place very well. I finished with the volcano, I'm pretty sure about that. I finished with volcano area. And I've also finished with the area up the top that I know of. Hopefully I'll find another area up the top here. Another teleporter up the top. So, there's a door. Where does the door lead again? Okay, the door just leads to that Silent Hill bit. Which, if I recall correctly, led to the ship. Maybe I do need to use the dolls in the ship, because I need to find where I use the dolls. I collected the first doll pot there, and there was that corridor with the mannequins. And there was a lot of items in that ship, but I tried to use the doll stuff on the mannequin, and it didn't let me. Maybe I needed to collect all the doll parts to use them. And there was a torso. Like, I've got arms, legs, and a head now. But I really wish there was a teleporter leading back to that area. There's that electrified door that I remember from forever ago, but I'm not sure what to use on it. Can I move forward in this direction? No. Not sure what to use on that electrified door, or even how to get back there. I think that was just when I went full hog going through Santa's Grotto. Shit. That is not the path I want to go through. I don't just want to keep doing the same shit over and over and over and over again. So I'm off to the Spiderland now. Spiderland, Spiderland does whatever a spider who creates a form of government to rule over spider-kind does. Okay. Yeah, this area hasn't linked to any of the other areas, noticeably. So it is the most on its own. Okay. Spider, spider. Lots of yetis. No, there's no yetis here. Oh yeah, we fought the yeti that one time. So here is Santa's Grotto. Go through the tree. I almost missed this tree the first time I saw it, so there might be loads of doors that I just haven't seen. But maybe there are more important things in this game. Oh, was the electrified door the top exit from the room with all the hands above it? I forget now. Oh, this is the Ice Grotto. Okay. Mental map is being constructed of this very arcane geometry, which doesn't really make much sense. I'll just check out this head, see if it's going to do anything different this time. This is an insane world, so expecting different things when you do the same thing over and over again may actually be sensible. Can't pick up the test tubes to collect any weird liquid. Okay, well, we're going back then. And trying to find some other way out of the spider area. I've definitely seen all the exits, at least I think I have, from that area, as I explored it quite thoroughly. I could go to the city, but that just leads to a door which I've unlocked, which leads to areas I've been through. Yeah. The city area I don't think has much left for me. I'm a rural boy now. I've seen all that I can from the city. What's over here? Ah, those eyeballs that teleport. Oh no, this is the room that I've finished with totally. This is where I got the crystal skull. Hey, it's a big brain boy. It's Einstein's brain, cool. And some little tiny eyeball creatures. I guess there are creatures who are just eyeballs around here, or at least eyeballs on tiny wickle legs. Gave you a high five. Where does this path lead? Anywhere interesting? Can I interact with you? Okay, it's an organic thing. Here is the ship. I really need to remember where places are a bit better. So, if this is where we use the doll pots, I will be quite happy, though I'm a bit pissed I couldn't use them at the time when I first collected all the dolls. And it also makes the game seem a bit more linear than it has seemed thus far if I needed to come back and do the doll shit right now, if the dolls were the necessary next step in the game. Okay, loads of locked doors in this rusty little dungeon, and now we find mannequin room, which has thus far been quite empty. So it's a mannequin stand. Why can't I put the doll parts on it? Can I please steal a torso? Okay, I cannot steal the torso. Can't do anything mannequin related here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, as I said earlier, I've collected a lot of items in the ship, so I don't think I'm going to be collecting anything new here. Maybe I'm mistaken? Like, why can't I pick up those power cells, put them in here and ride the ship to safety, or to wherever I want to go? I don't know. Maybe I need to explore my my actual abode a bit more, my home. Okay, this is just plain empty. Is there no secret door leading off from this place? Not that I see. I think this giant eyeball should see everything there is to see. Okay, and we have glowy water. Cool, I'm off to save, and I will think about this a bit more later. So my dream diary does not tell me anything new, unfortunately. Saving all my progress. Wait, I've taken my items back with me to the real world? Does this door lead anywhere? No. Nothing has changed, unfortunately. So I think I'm gonna have to go back to sleep. Wow, that is a scary poster. I wonder how long it was since I saw a movie. Why didn't you bring a fucking movie collection with you to your spaceship? And what the fuck is this creature? I'm still trying to figure out what the hell it is. All I can really think of is that I should use those teleporters I've opened. I think I opened 2 of them. One to the watery area that leads to the Mars area, and one to... like, I think this leads to the Jesus Cross with the Zappy door, if I recall correctly. Yeah, there is Jesus Cross and Zappy door. And down here is the many, many hands. So let's go back to the wet area, so that I don't have to walk through that big ass set of corridors again. So we go, we teleport, and we find water everywhere. Everyone's favourite thing. So we're out on Mars. Now we're in a wet area. Hey, wet things. I like water. So maybe I missed something here. Did I go into a waterfall or something? Nope. There's lots of mist floating around. Ah, so here's the big statues. Maybe these flames are a puzzle. Maybe I need to push the flames. Perhaps the big stone head. It is amused by me. Cool. There must be a puzzle around here somewhere. Are these? Okay, there's flashes too far away to see. Cool. Oh, that leads to the teleporter. Where the fuck am I meant to go? So I have been here a billion trillion times before. Or probably like 2 or 3 times. Less times than it would take to count on both my hands. So I'll go back up to the teleport area, the wet area, and see if there's something I'm missing here. There must be a reason why the game teleported me here. Okay. There is. Fuck, I think I have teleported here before, and I just came back. I think I forgot all about this. Okay. Lots of skulls. High skulls. Okay, it's Sokoban. Hi, Sokoban. If I push this up twice... Ooh, do I push this across to block off the entrance? I can't come back now, but I've got rid of these blocks. Hopefully I don't need to use them at any point in the future. Shit. I may have screwed myself here. I may well be totally screwed over. Yeah. Shit, and because I blocked off the entrance, I'm gonna have to wake up. Guess that's why there's a fucking teleporter around there. Okay, sleep, sleep tight, my darling. I will see you when you awaken. Back at the teleport. And we will push around them rocks. Not sure why we got a teleport to the laser zappy door, but not to other areas. I should have realised there was something else in this place. Why else would I get one of like the 2 teleports I've had in the game? If I keep pushing that block down, I will get to a point where I can't go any further. I'm just making the same mistakes I made last time thus far. Okay, I've pushed that down an extra amount just to fuck myself over even more. Can I walk around that block? Nope. Ah. This has allowed me to get around. That was a win, I think. I didn't plan anything, I just abused the limited amount of movements there were. And that looks like it will be used in the other teleporter, as we saw a field of force. The force of Christ compels you. No, it doesn't. The Jesus cross isn't going to get rid of your force field, but my super duper technology will get rid of it. And thankfully I've got a teleporter to teleport to different parts of my recurring dream. Bit weird. And get through this door. I'm a bit concerned that there's a fucking teleporter there. That implies I can fuck myself over as I could in the stone room in this area. Why, hello, Mr. Tickly Hand. Hello, Tickly Hand. Okay, you didn't tickle me, you pushed me. How rude! You poked me so hard it woke me up. Kind of like when I pinch myself. I guess I don't pinch myself that hardly to wake myself the fuck up. I don't like these loading screens. That is the one thing I don't like. The game does not need to load. It is not loading anything right now. So why does it take so fucking long to transition from screen to screen? Is it just to punish me? Okay, do not walk on the red blood splats. I'm guessing the snails are also bad for me. Hey, they're not snails, they're like priest heads. Yeah, they chomp me into disintegrated mush. Hence there is a teleporter. Gameplay in my walking simulator. Wasn't banking on that. Okay, so we have to just not interact with these things. Seems fairly easy. It's a very slow game of tag. I say it's easy now, will probably take 10 years to fucking do it. Okay. Avoid the hands, avoid the bishop heads. Oh my god, these things are actually filling the corridor. They do make it slightly hard to avoid them. I have to walk right past them. I'm glad there are bloodstains. Okay, bishop head. Your mouth looks kind of like a moray eel or something. Okay, there are not always bloodstains near the things I need to go past. Okay, don't turn around. Fuck! I didn't know how close I could be to him. Annoying. I don't know where the hitboxes are. Can you please just show me the hitboxes? It feels a little cheap that I keep getting damaged when I can't see what's damaging me. So, I feel like I've collected all the torso parts I need. At least I hope I have. I feel like I've done everything else there is in this game, so I'm probably going to the place I need to use the torsos in, and maybe I will finish the game. Now, I've only got about 20 minutes before I have to run off to work, so I'm hoping that I get to finish this quickly. Okay, got past him. That's good, that's good, that's good. Fuck. Fuck. I'm getting kind of cornered by these creatures. Okay. Move away from the hands. Do not speak to the hand. That will fuck your die up. Whoa, that is a really narrow corridor. Okay. There's nothing down there except a deadly bishop. Nothing over here except a deadly bishop. So going down was not the correct path. I need to go up. I'm glad that deadly bishop has kinda got his arse caught. Do I need to just wait for these dudes to go where I need them to go and hope that by luck they don't catch me? Because yeah, I'm kinda getting slowly hemmed in by that one who's coming up, and this one is coming over towards me. Shit. Do I need to move forward? Is it safe for me to move forward? Well, I'm gonna have to quickly run forward. Okay, I got past, and now I can enter this door, which I'm hoping is the correct path. That was frustrating more than scary. Okay, here are some planets, like the Jupiter I used to teleport around earlier. Please don't bump into me, Mr. Planetoid. I don't want to get teleported back again. There's lots of suns and planets. I'm scared that bumping into a planet will teleport me back, so I'm avoiding interacting with them in this weird astrological area. Please don't hit me, sun. Being burnt alive in a sun would probably not do my complexion any good. And now I'm in a weird windmill area with a slightly different graphical style. Hey, Mr. Butterfree. I used you to beat Brock in Pokemon Yellow. It's a fucking candy cane tree. Candy does grow on trees, and those look like broccoli clouds. And a sun which is literally just a photo of a sun. Let's enter an old castle with, okay, your face is being torn apart. Looks like the floor's gonna disappear and reveal lava at some point. I hope not. Kinda want to grab that glowy heart. Or is it an insect? I'm not sure. Okay. Thus far I have not found anywhere to use a doll. I was hoping to find somewhere to use mannequins here. I have not found somewhere to use mannequins. I have found a path full of things that can kill me that I have to keep going through. Back and forth, back and forth. Do I need to wait for that to drop down? No, it's not going to give me a door. Annoying. So, Back I go. That sun is a little close. I do like there's just a photo of a fucking sun. We have green clouds, not very useful. Butterfly windmills, really? Very abstract. Okay. Doll legs. Okay, that is what I'm looking for. Pair of legs, take them. You got doll legs. Okay. A balloon animal on a string. Can I cut the string like an arsehole? Okay, I have yet more doll parts. What the fuck do I do with them? Where do I do with them, moreover? Okay. I've used the teleporter. But yeah, that didn't take me anywhere. We have a castle, which is totally fucking empty thus far. Is it going to kill me? Usually when I get doll parts, it very quickly leads to my demise. But this time it has not. It's led to a fucking castle warehouse. Guess I can go downstairs now I've got the doll parts. Do I need to go back to the fucking ship now I've got... Like, did I need to get all of the doll parts before I could go back to the ship and use them? I really hope not. I super duper hope not. Well, down we go. Wait. Oh wait, no. I thought something had changed. I was just not on the screen I thought I was on. It's a bit weird that it keeps changing from side-scroller to moving in all directions gameplay. This time I'll let myself hit a planet. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Does hitting the sun do anything? No, the sun has disappeared. We have got rid of the sun. The sun is no longer shining in our sky. So now we are back in Bishop Land. I can move around because I don't really care if I get woked up. This time I don't care if I get woke. Hey, there's another Jesus cross over there. Kinda like outside the teleporter there was a Jesus cross. Jesus is very cross with us collecting all these dolls. He doesn't like it when boys collect dolls. Okay, so we got teleported back. We turned into a Jesus cross when we got attacked just then. Wait, can I wake up while I'm awake? No, I'm already awake. I like that I'm checking to see if I'm awake. Okay, did I always have this? Seems like things from when I'm asleep are appearing in the spaceship now. Interesting. Tempted to explore the rest of my spaceship to see what other items have appeared that weren't here before. But I want to see that fucking cross that was in the teleporter area. Not sure where I will use a cross, but I'm gonna be cross with myself if I don't pick up an item. I'm starting to think that maybe I need to create a friend for the old lady by like combining the doll parts. Will that make me the mother of the doll? Okay, I'm going up. There's a bishop. Got to avoid him. Why can you move horizontally, not just diagonally, Mr. Bishop? Really? I thought I'd moved correctly, but no. Okay, he's moving up. He's moving on up, which means I can do the same. Here's that cross. Okay. I can't pick it up. That's a shame. I thought it was a pick-upable object, but it is not. Am I going to get disintegrated by Jesus' magic? No. Okay. Waiting for him to move in a direction that is pleasing to me. Is he just going to stop moving towards me? No, he moves up and down. Okay, so if he faces me, it's dangerous, but if he doesn't, it isn't so dangerous. Cool. Good to know. Are there any items around here that I've missed? I really thought that Jesus cross would be an item I could pick up, use, but no. I mean, there's things... Wait. There is an item I can pick up. I have found a wooden cross. Are there vampires in this game that I have missed? Not that I can recall. Okay, so I'm dead again. I really don't know what interaction with those bishops hurts me, but yeah, so I didn't pick up the cross I thought I was going to pick up, but I picked up a cross. Now, where to go? I think the art gallery area is the area that I've seen the most stuff in. I'll go back and see that potion if I can. So, how do I get back to the art gallery quickest? There's 3 different entrances that lead back to the gallery, but I'm not sure which one leads back fastest. And I gotta go fast because, alas, I am 10 minutes away, 8 minutes away from having to go to work. And last time I paused this game because I needed to go to work. Okay, I lied earlier when I said my recording failed. I went to work and then I kind of got bored with the game and didn't play it again for about 4 months. So, yeah, I'm hoping that is not going to occur again. So I'm trying to get back to the art gallery. I hope I'm near the end of the game, but I'm probably not. I want to finish this damn thing. Please, let me finish you. So I'm going back to the art gallery. Boom, boom, boom. In I go. No, I'm back to the stone area. This leads to the art gallery via the stone steps. So we're going by Boris Johnson. We're going back to the red fruit area. Not sure what the fuck using all the items here. Like, this place was an item black hole, to be honest. I dropped my black box there. I dropped my red fruit over here. Just used loads of items for no goddamn reason in this place. Got some weird philosophical chit-chat by these monsters. So go up the... No. That is the stair... That is the big stone head that leads to the Jesus Cross area. This is the staircase. Not really sure what that stoat was doing when he was insisting I bow in certain ways to him. So off I go down the path to the art gallery. Cool beans. So where am I going? I want to check on that potion I was brewing, because I have been brewing a potion. Hi? Okay, you're not doing anything to me today. Maybe you want to consume my thing, or maybe I'll use the doll parts to create a sacrificial offering for the red fruit creature. Is this a path I've actually been down before? Maybe this is a totally new path. No. This is the path I think I want to go down. I've seen all the Dennis the Menace stuff. So yeah, the horizontal stripes make you look thinner than you are. Or is that vertical stripes? Do vertical stripes make you look fatter? I don't know. But we are in the beginner's guide and I've said that a million times. I'm pimping a game I don't even like. Why am I doing this? Oh yeah, here is the piggy area. Haven't done anything in the piggy area. These paintings give me clues. I haven't really been paying attention to them. Maybe they clue me in on what I need to do. Useful. Okay, so I have killed the alt-right. Jesus hates you, alt-right creature. Okay. I've got rid of the frog with the power of Christ. Did that do anything for me? Ah! It has created a weird lion creature. So those organisms merged into a lion now. Perhaps, now that I've killed the frog, there'll be something up here. Yes, there is. And then there were none, indeed. They are all dead now. Can't do anything with it, though. This is totally useless, just in a slightly different, creepier way. Did the lion eat the pigs, or is it a big bad wolf? Maybe it's a wolf. That would thematically fit slightly better. Please don't chase me, Mr. Lion Wolf thing. Okay, we're going back. We did something. Not sure if it was worth doing, though. I really feel like that statue being in the space station is worrying. I want to see what the fuck is going on with the statue being in the space station. Hello thing I just saw in my dreams. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Your dreams are becoming reality now. You don't even know where your dreams end and reality begins. Okay. And now we're religious. Because we don't know where reality begins. Oof, fedora tip. This room was supposed to be used as some sort of church. Nowadays, I don't go there. You have your own private chapel in a tiny space station like that. I wonder if they do have religious facilities in space stations. No, because they're all fedora tippers in space. In fact, I almost forgot that it existed. Well, it didn't exist until just now. Are we an Orthodox Christian? These are very Celtic crosses. It is indeed an altar. Are we going to sacrifice anyone on it? I used to be an avid believer, actually. I can't say that I am anymore. I read a book or two per day during the first 2 or 3 years I spent here. A large chunk was science novels. Okay, those killed your god. Another reason... Surely you were a scientist before you became a fucking astronaut. Another reason is probably all this time alone. It gave me time to think about my beliefs. Maybe that's why I have very serious beliefs about religion, is because I'm always alone. I guess I finally came to the conclusion that I just don't believe in any god. Maybe I should try praying anyway. Yeah, why not? I mean, we have unlocked this very unusual room. Go do waking mechanics while I turn off my alarm clock. It's gonna buzz in like 2 seconds. Otherwise, okay, praying did nothing, just like IRL. Shit. I'm praying that I'll be able to finish this before I have to go to work in like 2 seconds. I'm off to see the books. The bookcase is filled with books about folklore. I remember having a period when I was interested in such things. Well, surely you'd be interested in many things if you're locked away here. Oh god, it's just Wikipedia articles on various topics. Pearly coloured glass. This is clearly a dream, because there wouldn't be glass windows leading to the outside if you're in a fucking space station, unless they're just like fake glass. Okay. God, here's just another bit of folklore. Mwahahaha. Okay. I'm gonna read those later. But for now, I just want to check and see if that creature has run away. And give me a reason to go out into space. Go airlock yourself, darling. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. Maybe I can finally use that other bed now. Okay, I do not have a reason to go outside. Okay, I'm going to level with you for a second. I did, when I got stuck for 18 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck to do, take a quick look at the next paragraph in the walkthrough that came with this game. So I didn't realise I needed to use those teleporters to do the boulder pushing puzzle, or take the Jesus cross. I didn't realise I needed to do that, but I haven't looked any further in the walkthrough than that. That's the only time I've looked at it. Okay, going to the other bed was a sensible thing. What? We have a stuffed demon. I can see why I'm not going to sleep here. Well, maybe it's popular with goth kids. I am unfortunately going to have to go to sleep, as I don't have enough time to spend like 20 fucking minutes reading all the Wikipedia articles on folklore, like I spent all that time reading the articles on dreams at the beginning of this playthrough. So yeah, I'm gonna save and come back after a day of work, and hopefully I will be able to finish this shit. Cheerio. I return from my long hard day at work to hopefully finish this game. I do recall from the brief little bit of the walkthrough I noticed that this is the end of the first half of the game. There is apparently a second half of this game to come, so this is definitely our game's biggest title. I have a big cup of coffee here, so hopefully I will not succumb to sleep before I end this. I'm just searching to see if there's any more objects around here that have escaped my dreams and entered the world of my spaceship, but I do not believe there are. I noticed the dude in my bathroom, which has a bed in it, which is kind of weird that there's a bed in the bathroom. I mean, I'm in an ensuite right now. I have a bathroom just behind me, but it's not literally next to my bed. Is there anything in here? Hey, another new flower. It looks almost like a cross. Did collecting the Jesus crosses create these? Or did I get one of these crosses every single time I died? Did this room just fill with crosses to commemorate my many, many deaths? Now for the thing I know will take up the most of my time. Drinking this ketchup or whatever that bottle is. Why can't I pick that bottle? It's a bit strange that I can't pick up that bottle. But yeah, reading through all of these Wikipedia article-like folklore books will take me quite some time. A Baku sounds like a Japanese spirit, and I, being a weeb, would love to read about this. It doesn't look very Japanese. These creatures have the head of an elephant, the body of a lion, the tail of a cow, and the legs of a tiger. Given where those kinds of animals live, I'm guessing this is an Indian or maybe an African organism, depending on the kind of elephant. Historically, the image of the word Baku was placed on pillowcases to help ensure good sleep. Bit weird? Horrific monstrosity, a chimera of all kinds of violent animals is gonna help you sleep. I guess it will help you get to the eternal sleep of death. Baku are generally benign creatures who aid human beings. Well, you combine all kinds of violent creatures and you get a peaceful creature. I guess the combination is more than the sum of its parts. By eating nightmares, I guess nightmares taste better than human flesh. Or evil spirits that cause such dreams. Sometimes they do this unbidden, but other legends require a nightmare sufferer to awaken and call upon a Baku to eat his dreams. So they could eat this tasty, tasty nightmare, but they decide not to because they're spiteful little bastards who require your permission first. Actually, no. They are just respecting your consent. They don't want to feast upon your dreams unless you let them first. Other tales make the Baku more troublesome, eating all dreams and thus depriving sleepers of their beneficial effects. So they're basically sleeping tablets. Or simply awakening sleepers and depriving them of sleep in general, which is far worse than having nightmares. The main problem of nightmares being that they wake you the fuck up, depriving you of sleep and turning you into a zombie. To, like, give you fucking sleeping sickness, you can't sleep. Like, have you heard about people who have a mutation that stops them sleeping and they die after a few months? Because sleep, pretty essential. The Baku is quite a deadly beast if it just stops you ever sleeping. Nok Nista is a nightmare spirit that also goes by the name Kirksky or Planksky. Sounds Celtic. She is known to torment children at night, and a stone with a hole in the centre is said to be a protection from it. So, East Asian currency helps you? To stop the night hag, you have to fight back and do not give in to her. Generally, punching a spirit in the face will help you. Fight it, do not flee from it. Many say she visits you when you sleep on your back with your hands on your chest. Maybe this is good information that people picked up over time, because some positions, when you sleep in them, will make you more likely to suffer from sleep paralysis. I've noticed that myself, because I used to get sleep paralysis all the fucking time, and I've found ways to lay down that prevent that shit now. So maybe people realised this and interpreted it in mythological manner, because they were old-timey people who saw everything in terms of spirits. Because human brains are attuned to see intention and beliefs in things. We evolved to deal with other people, not with the natural world. So when we're dealing with the natural world, we think of it as a person, hence animism is quite common. Her smell is of moss, which could explain all the moss in our dreams. That, or all the moss in our garden, explains the moss in our dreams. And dirt from a forest, said to be where she lives, and at times her stench can infiltrate your dreams. Oh no, she makes me have smelly dreams. or linger in the room after her visits. So, I take it this is the game creator showing off his research, or her research, being all, hey, this is all the info that I used to make this game. Look back at the monster designs, they were based on all this real stuff. So, I read about a specific hag, now to read about hags in general. The old hag was a nightmare spirit in English and Anglophone North American folklore. According to folklore, well, not Anglophone Australian folklore. Does Australia not have hags? According to folklore, the old hag sat on a sleeper's chest and sent nightmares to him or her. What about a young hag? What about a middle-aged hag? When the subject awoke, he or she would be unable to breathe and or move for a short period of time. Okay, this is definitely an explanation of sleep paralysis. No questions. Many stories about hags seem to have been used to frighten children into being good. So, I guess it started off as an explanation for a natural phenomenon that we didn't know that real explanation for. I don't know what causes sleep paralysis, but I'm pretty sure it's not a magical hag. However, once we got this explanation, we could use it for other things, like scaring little children, which is always a fun thing to do. Many tales about hags do not describe them well enough to distinguish between an old woman who knows magic or a supernatural being. Okay. I'm pretty sure someone who knows magic is quite supernatural. So, what is a strigger? How does one pronounce a strigger? The thing that I can't pronounce is often pictured as an old woman. God damn it, everyone hates old women. They're all shown as demons. All the demons are old women here. I guess we're going to have to meet the friendless old woman. Is that poem about Mother referring to one of these old woman demons? There isn't that much lady mythology in the dreams we've explored thus far. So, it has a horrifically disfigured face because ugly people are evil demons. That's what mythology has taught us. If we're going by myths, ugly people are just fucking demons. If you've got a skin condition, probably a demon. Yeah, people in the past weren't very kind to the disabled or ugly. Not that they're very kind to them nowadays. The Shrigger would turn into a flying insect, then suck the spirit's vital, the living force, out of people at night when they slept. Eek! Isn't sleeping when you're supposed to, reinvigorate your spirit vitae? You go to sleep so you can re-energize for the morning, not so you can have your spirit sucked out of you. I mean, you might want a woman to suck you, but not that woman, not that evil old hag. Only the Shrigger herself could cure those she had drained by spitting on them. Hey, don't spit on me. What does she think she is, Jesus, spitting on you to cure you? And those who were not cured inevitably sickened and died. I have a horrible, horrible suspicion that hundreds of people have been spat on by witch doctors in the past, but thanks to this legend, and probably caught some horrible disease and died when they wouldn't have died if they hadn't been spat on. So, the only insect-related place I recall from the dreams was that big pit under the rocks. Nothing was in there, so maybe in the second half of the game we'll have to go down there and see our Strix. Ah, a succubi, a demon I actually know about. In medieval what? The succubi is only medieval? That's pretty recent. A succubus is a female demon that seduces men or sometimes women in dreams. Oh, it's a lesbian demon now. I thought they only seduced men, and incubi seduced women. But I guess we're being tempted to the lesbian side of the force, because I think we're playing as a woman, and succubuses are going to attack us, I guess. They draw energy from men to sustain themselves. Well, why would they attack a woman if they're not draining energy from them? Succubi would collect semen from the men they slept with, which incubi would then use to impregnate women. What? Why not just let a man have sex with a woman to impregnate her, instead of stealing the sperm from one man and giving it to someone else who will jab it into some other random woman? You just want to shuffle the semen up a bit more. Huh, you thought you were going to impregnate her? Psych, we're going to make you impregnate this completely different woman, using an incubus. Children so begotten were supposed to be more susceptible to the influence of demons. Oh, so they're like selectively breeding people who will be more influenced by them. There are certain bacteria, total off-topic point, like Wolbachia, the thing that's mentioned in Metal Gear Solid 5, hopefully that's not a spoiler, that breed the populations that they infect to be more susceptible to them over time, which is pretty smart for something without a brain. The appearance of succubi varies just about as much as that of demons in general. There is no single definitive description. Well, they're supposed to be sexy, and there's no single definitive description of sexiness. However, they are almost universally depicted as alluring women with unhealthy beauty, or unearthly beauty, often with demonic bat wings. Well, that's not beautiful. There are a lot of fetishes on Earth. Bat fetish is not a very common one. Well, we have some demonic little painting here. Now, we're off to play with our sex doll, or whatever doll we're creating, our friend doll, that we're gonna give to the old hag, I think. Now, to find the old hag, where the fuck is she? I'm glad none of these creatures can hurt me, unlike the ones in the church area. Apparently we are a demon, because the religious things hurt us. Speaking of religious things, is a god hand from the, presumably from the Sistine Chapel painting, gonna do anything at any point? Are you gonna poke me, Jesus, or God, or whatever the fuck? Hi? Nope, you're not gonna poke me. Okay. I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of old women. Oh yeah. I need to go back to where that stoat was. Still trying to figure out what I did that one time that made arrows appear above his head. I think this is the quickest way to get back to where the old woman was. Oh yeah, she is the top gate from here. I'm going to go back and see the performing weasels. Actors are all weasels. But yeah, that's where I'm going, to see the performing weasel. I'm the actor, I guess, since I'm on the stage. The audience are weasels, not the actors. Oh no. But yeah, if I take the upper path, I'll get back to where the old woman is. But if I go down here, underneath the skeleton army, I guess they could be considered insectoid. No, they're not insectoid at all. They have bat wings. Maybe they're supposed to be succubi. It looks like it's stolen from some video game. Like, it looks like a stolen asset, but I'm sure it isn't. I'm sure they did create the assets themselves. I like the little cubic plants we have. Hey, don't you sniff me. I'm not fucking smelly. Don't you say I'm smelly, Boris? So, off we go. I'm not sure why I keep saying it's Boris Johnson. I think it's his silly hairdo. Why did we give the black box to these people? I guess giving items to these creatures in the dream changed things in the space station. I'm guessing that's why we had to do that, but I didn't realise we were changing things in the station because I kept just staying in Dream World instead of going back to the, where the fuck we were before. Oh no, this is the other long staircase leading down from the art gallery. I don't think the spider area is connected to the rest of these places. All the other areas are really heavily interconnected except that spider place, which you have to access from the Nexus, and have not figured out what the fuck you're meant to do with the piggies. Or that cauldron. We put chemicals in the cauldron. Can I, like, bow my arse to him? No, I can't. Yeah, you remember that we put the strange green liquid in a pot? I have no clue what the fuck that did. So the time we got arrows above our head was when we went down here and the lamps turned off. But they've never turned off since then, alas. Like, sometimes when I go through a corridor multiple times, the same event happens over and over again, but the lamps turning off only happened one time. I had one chance, and now I have wasted it. So I'm going down to the Satan storybook. Maybe if I interact with the lions it will change things. Maybe reading the Satan story again will change things. doesn't seem to have done. I forget what was down there, but I'm pretty sure it is not a thing I must interact with. It might actually be quicker to wake up, sleep again, and go back to the main hall. So I feel bad for wasting your time going back to this stoat area, but I am not going to cut this out. I am keeping it here forever. You can't complain that there's no realistic light source in this area. You can clearly see where the light is coming from. Why are there no arrows above your head? You all remember seeing that? Am I being gaslit by this game into thinking there were arrows above his head at some point? Because they seem to have disappeared forever now. Hello, monster that at one point scared me. Looks like 3 dragon heads clenching on top of a, like, heart. Like, it's quite biomechanical. I like the look of the monster, but it definitely doesn't seem to be drawn from any of those mythological beings. Hell, none of the creatures we've seen seem drawn from any of the beings we read about. Okie doke, off we go past these Roomba monsters. They look like vacuum cleaners to me. And then we get back to the Boris statue, 3 of them, and we will afterwards. So that's the contented statue, which looks constipated to me. Is the ... O emoticon face. These guys think I'm smelly, which is rude of them. And well, maybe I haven't showered in years. In the game, not in real life. Though I don't shower quite enough in real life either, as in the game her faucet has been turned off for quite some time, at least for the shower, and she did this herself, the crazy person. Why did she turn off her faucets? So you have a small army of skeletons protecting a Death Star turret in space. Oh, it's an upside down castle, how Escher. And now we are moving on from the Valley of the kind of triangular cube. Like, is this just the front of a cube, these 3 faces? Is this the front of a cube, or is it just 3 faces and no other 3 faces? I don't know. But we have teleported to the sky. Oh, are we on top of that tower? Oh shit, I think I've realised where we are. We're on top of the tower with the skeleton beings underneath us, and this is the top of said tower. Maybe? Like, I'm assuming there is, like, I am imagining that there is some interconnection between the locales we visit, which is not really justified by what we've seen thus far. Off we go. How can there be rain there when we're above the clouds? Where's the rain coming from? Is it anti-gravity rain? Okay. So this is the mother story. And you can sigh at me. We can just throw doll parts at you. Hi, what the fuck, is she wearing them? No, she's disappeared. Okay. We're going down a long, long pit, very Silent Hill. We've just entered our own grave or something. Looks like we're going down an umbilical cord or something. Hey, don't you have fuzzy screens? A hatch. There is no handle. I can't open it. Screens don't go fuzzy like that anymore. That's a CRT monitor thing. Modern screens don't do that. They just black off. That's a very old-fashioned, like, horror trope. Like, horror movies often use grainy footage to make things look scary, but do modern kids know what the fuck that means? I'm just about old enough to remember VHS tapes and CRT and analog TV. But that's fading away. Are these horror tropes gonna long outlast their birth? The real scary-ish thing that originated them? I'm not exactly sure why fuzzy, grainy VHSs are scary, but apparently they are. A hatch. There's no handle, so I cannot open it. Was that a switch? Did I press a pressure pad? Hello? Are those paint tubes? Okay, ginormous paint tubes. We're gonna paint our own reality. Well, we have been through several massive art galleries. I guess this is just another bit of the art gallery. This whole thing is performance art. This hole seems familiar somehow. No, I'm not going down the hole. I want to go into the artwork. Okay, I can't. I'm just gonna jump into the hole or get dragged into it by a hand or something. Hey, there's a hag behind me. I saw a monster behind me. It's approaching. And it's gonna push me in. Why is it familiar? Exactly. I haven't seen many holes in my journey. Oh, it's in front of me. It didn't push me in, it just suicided in front of me. Okay. I get the feeling I had a really bad dream. Oh, all the dreams where you got burnt alive or eaten by monsters, those weren't bad. This one was a bad one. Okie doke. I must be in worse shape than I thought. I have to do something. Maybe if I changed how I sleep somehow. Are we gonna sleep in the uncomfy bed? Well, maybe we can sleep with the light on? Okay, we cannot sleep with the light on. Well, the only other bed I can think of, the only other place to sleep would be over here. Or maybe we can just sleep outside. Sleep under the stars on another planet. Sleep under the many, many stars of this middle of the galaxy place. What is our job exactly in the middle of the galaxy? Can we snooze? Maybe I should try sleeping to change my mindset. Yes, I can sleep in another bed. Next to a Grim Reaper doll that materialised from my nightmares. Yeah, that's totally gonna make me have a nicer dream. Hi, it's Chozo from Metroid. Give me your power pack. I want to turn into a morph ball. Oh, this looks kinda like my spaceship. This is a magical version of my spaceship, I guess. A bathtub, no faucet. Not that I want to take a bath. You never want to take a bath, you smelly person. I see why the statues find you smelly. Even the rocks can't handle your goddamn stench. It's locked, but I see nowhere to put in a combination or insert a key. Well, blow it up with TNT then, or get your giant bird monster friend to open it. Is he clutching his guts? Has he got like a baby coming out of him or something? I like his Pope crown, or her Pope crown. Oh, maybe that's like a beautiful feather headdress off the bird. I'm just saying dinosaurs probably looked a bit like that, except they had glorious feathers on them. These butterflies are fucking huge! Not as big as the ones on the windmill we saw earlier. Okie doke, we have entered the second set of dreams, it seems. Hopefully it's as big as the other one. Oh, I need the correct key. I can't just put any old key in there. I affirm that TNT is the key for any locked door. You can open any door with enough dynamite. What's in here? Another room. Oh. This is literally Silent Hill music. Music thief. Did I just kill Maria? Maybe. Oh god, sorry for slight spoilers. Okay, that wasn't a spoiler, that's not a thing that happened. A box of some kind, of nondescript cookies. Yay, it's a good dream, I have tasty cookies in there. Oh, they're stones. Well, if I'm lucid dreaming, I can turn the stones into cookies. I'm finding it difficult to talk right now because a moth keeps fluttering past my mouth and I'm afraid it's going to enter and I'm going to get some extra protein that way. Okay, I'm just enjoying the Silent Hill music. It is very good music. Have I been transported to Silent Hill? No, because this is rainy instead of foggy. I'm in Rainy Hill now, where there are other people for me to talk to. The road continues, going in a straight line. Hey, this is just like outside the big building we were in earlier, where we met the devil. Can I go down there? Nope. Well, let's enter the apartment block. I finally see someone who looks human, and it's you. That's just great. Who is she? She's presumably someone from our past who we didn't want to see. What are you doing here, Carrie? Oh my god, we covered her in pig's blood as a kid, and now she's going to get her revenge. That's quite the welcome I'm getting. I bet you haven't talked to anyone for years by now. Would it hurt to be courteous? What the fuck? You've come all this way to see me, to the centre of the galaxy, and you're expecting politeness? What are you going to do if I'm not polite? Fuck off back home? Because that seems to be what I want. I came here to be alone. I don't want to speak to other people anymore. Why would you want to talk to a human anyway, you freak? Well, I wouldn't. Good question. I hope you realise that the only reason I'm here is because you have no one else to put in this garbage pile you call a dream. Wait, is my subconscious berating me right now? You know so few fucking humans, and the only ones you know are people you hate, which is why when you make a dream, the stand-ins for humans your subconscious creates are people you fucking hate. Ellipses. Not gonna say anything, huh? I did say ellipses. I guess even you realise this is more a nightmare than a sweet dream. Well, yeah, it's raining, there's Silent Hill music. You're really starting to lose it. When was the last time you woke up not feeling depressed? I guess maybe she didn't want to be all alone. She thought she did, and she probably did for a decade or so, but this is 12 years, a bit more than a decade, and she wants people now. Either way, I can't stand this place. It reeks. I'm gonna leave. The hags have been around, making it a smelly, mossy dream. Don't you worry. I'll be back to torment you when you least expect it. Well, thank you. I guess it can keep you sane. I'm thinking of Red Dwarf, where, to keep someone sane, a person they hate is resurrected to keep them company, because hatred will keep you sane. I don't think that works in real life, but it can work in this space station too. She's probably right. Well, that's nice. I'm agreeing with my subconscious. I'm agreeing with the voices in my head. How nice. Are these voices coming from supernatural agencies or just from me being crazy lonely? I don't know. But I had a cutscene. Yay. And another character's been introduced. Okie doke. There is a map. Wait, am I literally in the Silent Hill apartment blocks? Well, no, I'm in the office. Are there gonna be demons, like, chasing me? This is the kind of TV that could have those static effects. Cool. More Silent Hill music. Glad no one made money off this game. Okay. I liked B-movies as a kid. They were fun. They're still fun to laugh at, but you need to be a bit drunk to laugh at them now. Don't think I've seen any of these, though. Have I seen this one? Crawling slimy things terror-bent on destroying the world. So these are the kinds of inspirations for her dreams, I guess. Okay. Old drawers. Can I open them? Oh, office drawers, not old drawers. Not sure, but I'm leaving here. My brain really wants to find out where in Silent Hill this music played. I've forgotten. No. There's no keyhole. I thought those were spears coming down from the ceiling, but no, they're just rain. There's a hole in the ceiling, and it's raining. Yay, I'm in a pit of water. Better than other pits, it could be a pit of lava or something. It's locked and there's no keyhole. A red liquid's over the door. Yay, it's miscellaneous red liquid, not necessarily blood. We should lick it and see if it's irony. Okay, thank you for disappearing into the floor. A 2-page article from some small local newspaper. It's a review of a horror novel. Everything has to be horror-based in this dream. Wait, I want to look at the poster behind you. I don't want you to just sit down and relax. Is that a talking television? Oh, it's a sign. Tolka movies. The next scream you hear may be your own. Tolka Lake, for reference, is the place that Silent Hill is built around. So this literally is Silent Hill. We are in Silent Hill right now. Okay, this is a Silent Hill fan game. Did not imagine that. The fucking spirits from Silent Hill can chase you to the other side of the goddamn galaxy. Did not know they could move faster than the speed of light. You cannot outrun Pyramid Head. Is he gonna be in this next? There does seem to be a little pyramid here. Is this Pyramid Head symbol? Is this a save point? No, it's okay for them to reference Silent Hill, because Silent Hill has, like, Midwich Elementary in it from, the brick wall. There's a brick wall in my head preventing me from remembering, the Children of the Damned, that's the one. Village of the Damned, whatevs. Oh, it's a ginormous computer with what looks like an LCD screen, which would not have the fuzzy effects the good old CRTs do. How the fuck am I supposed to access it? A newspaper review for a horror movie? I thought this was an office. Is this like the horror movie office where we produce horror, like, fanzines? Okay, vacation spots, that's cool. This is a ginormous tower computer. I thought my tower was big. Oh, it doesn't work. However, there seems to be a letter taped to the side. I'm so brilliant. I suggested to the boss that we change from a numeric password to something that had something to do with our company. Oh god, there are puzzles now. My idea was that we switch to pictures from our movie and make the password our first 4 movies in order of date made. Okay, down to the poster room. He agreed! Maybe I should ask for a raise. But why would you have a password that means something? Those tend to be worse passwords than just random ones. Okay, it's for some boring movie. That looks like a foggy place. Well, off we go. I don't think I've actually found a alphanumerical number pad yet. But I'm gonna have to record the, oh shit, buttons to push. So, I need to find the posters of all those movies and figure out the order in which they were released. There's a safe here, so I'm guessing that is the alphanumerical, like, instead of being numbers, we have pictures of the movies to push. To new guy, if you forget what our first 4 movies were, I put the clues on the posters. Okay, they really want anyone who breaks into their office to figure out the code. Why even have a code if you're gonna let everyone see it? Notes which depict major events in some old horror movies. So yeah, we are making horror movies in this office. Cool. This is a fairly original setting, a horror company. We're gonna invade the toilets. Is this a unisex toilet? I don't want to go in the wrong one. A toilet stall, strangely enough, there is nowhere to wash myself if I used it. There's no urinal, so I'm guessing I am in the girl's toilet. I'm in the ginger's toilet. What the fuck is this? We're not finding any shotgun shells behind the toilet cubicle. Okay. I get the feeling I can't open it. That's good to know. I don't need to open it. Hey, wait. This one had a different sex symbol on the front. This is the boys' toilet. There should be a urinal, but there isn't. Maybe this is the urinal. You piss into a giant grating on the ground. I can't really tell what's below, but I hear a sewer. So yeah, you can piss into the giant grating. Cool. No, that's... Why don't we have things like that? Probably because they'd stink. Now, where was the poster room? It was early on. Was it the first room we entered? So here are the 4 movies, and we have to do them in order. So, Godzilla... What the fuck? There's no date on it. Godzilla, Crab, Voodoo, and Brain. Godzilla, Crab, Voodoo, Brain. I'm guessing we just put them in the order they appear from left to right on the wall. So, they all contain women too, being attacked by the monsters. But maybe the woman is the monster. She summons the monster, and that's why we should input her. So, okay, Godzilla. What? No, not the eyeball. How do I quit there? Okay, I've quit. I'm going back. I accidentally pressed the button. Okay, it's Godzilla. What? It's not doing anything. Oh, there we go. Godzilla. Crab. Think it was eyeball. You can see how shit my working memory is. And then brain. Where's the brain? Which of these would be a brain? So I remember Godzilla Crab. Something brain. Maybe it was an alien. What? Okay, that didn't work. Godzilla Crab. I'm not going back there quite yet. Whatever the hell this is. And then I'm guessing this is the brain. I hope there's not a limit on how many I can do. Was it an alien and then a brain? Oh, maybe the alien is the brain creature. I've got to go all the way back there. I should probably print screen the hint so that I can see it. I'm tempted to just go to the other side of this office block and see what's over here. Is anything over here? Maybe I'll find more clues. Ah, here's the other posters. Do they have dates, or will I have to actually like check this shit on Wikipedia or something to find the order these films came out on? Okay, there is a 2 on his head. Maybe the alien is something to do. Okay, so we have Wife of Dracula, slash the Big Teeth, Phantom, Spider Monster, and the Beast with many, many eyes. So we have yet more TVs. So I guess I just didn't have enough clues. We have some props. Hey, it's underwater monsters. The fish seems to be one of the props from the movie The Phantom from 10,000 Leagues. I'm guessing the other fish is, unless there were more fishy movies that they made. Okie doke, I should have explored the whole place before I tried to do the puzzle. Okay, we're not alone. There are workers in this office building. So, hopefully they're not going to be too pissed that I'm interrupting them in their work. Hi, have fun with your satanic sigil on the ground there. Okay, just ignore me, fine. Can I look at your letters? Look over your shoulder at them? No? Okie doke. Are we going to end up in the sewer if we jump down there? What? This hole, I know it. This is where I used to live. You used to live in a hole before Mother died. I was happy down there. No, don't return to the womb. It was what is commonly known as a sewer. Did you literally live in a sewer, or are you saying that you lived in... Oh, so we're referring to a mother. Back to the whole mother comment we had earlier, but to me it was home, and it was all I knew, and I was happy. Wait, you literally lived in a sewer? Are you actually in space, or are you in a mental asylum or something? You are the sewer people from, like in all those movies where there's people living in the sewers under New York or something. Well, we are the sewer people. We're the sewer people that Lara Croft has to fight in Tomb Raider 3. Mother, loving, caring, understanding, kind, and wise. What did Mother look like? What did you look like? Well, you should have a photograph of her. Maybe Mother is the woman who keeps attacking you, or who attacked you earlier. Why can't I remember what Mother looked like? My head hurts. I don't want to think about this. I'm guessing we're going to be attacked if we go back down here. Hey, we've got a key. So we can... That was a fake gold key. So the letters are gone, I guess. Did we work in... Hey, is the ghost going to attack me if he pops into me? Nope. But now the ghosts are gone, I can presumably fuck with their computer. Nope, I can't. The ghost computer is not fuckable with. It's a bit weird to just introduce this theme of mothers. Yeah, I know we have like talked about mothers a couple of times before in the plot, but only a couple of times. Ah, a briefcase. Is it a very brief briefcase? Okay, is it going to attack me? Please don't like wake me up. Okay, yeah, that woke me the fuck up. That was my bad. I should not have touched that. So we have yet more weird tessellating geometry. Actually, that was pretty cool. I investigated the LSD and I'm now having a cool trip with semi-transparent planets floating around with various geographies. Don't really think a non-spherical planet like the one to the side could exist. Then again, this could just be an asteroid. Oh god, that's just moving back and forward. I'm waiting for the other planet to disappear in case something happens here. But yeah, this is a good dream. This is pretty cool. No need to get concerned. But I did not learn fuck all there. What's over here? Nothing. Is anything gonna go down in here? Shit. I know all of these movies now, but I don't think there's any clues in game. I think this is something I'm going to have to actually Google for reals. Yeah. Okay. Off to Google these movies. I'm guessing they're real films, and this game is, for whatever fucking reason, testing our knowledge of movie release dates. I didn't know this was a horror movie quiz, so I will be back in just a second. According to the great and glorious website Wikipedia, the giant behemoth, which I have not seen but perhaps should, I've definitely heard of it in a review of Godzilla, King of the Monsters, that I watched a while ago, which looked at the special effects in that film. This movie had special effects by the dude who made King Kong, much later in his career, because this came out in 1959. So this movie was made by Allied artists, so I'm hoping all the other movies are by Allied artists, and we are in the Allied Artists HQ, and this is an Allied Artists fan game, but perhaps it isn't. I will check the Attack of the Crab Monsters Wikipedia page now. Kinda scary that was a real movie. I could guess from the detailed graphics that this was a real post-LED scanned in, not something the creator of the game had drawn. But who the fuck put all this effort in to make a full movie about crab monsters? Don't go near her, she's got crabs. Ah, the infamous Roger Corman, who made cheap schlock horror movies, produced Crab Monsters in 1957, so it's actually earlier than the Behemoth. Okie dokie, Voodoo Woman. That looks kinda racy, a bit too racy for the 50s. I'm assuming this is a bit later on, though it looks a bit too racist to be too late. Ah, my guess was incorrect. It came out just after, like literally a month after Crab Monsters, so some of these came out the same year. I thought that this really was the Allied Artists HQ after the first two movies were produced by that same company, but alas, this third film was made by a completely different corporation. I'm really annoyed that this puzzle requires me to have knowledge outside the game. I mean, it's teaching me something, some pretty useless facts that I should probably know already since, as I say, I used to love watching these shitty films on Sci-Fi Channel, but shouldn't these posters have the... Okay, there's a 1 on here. I don't actually have to Google this information. The posters have the info on there. There's a 1 on the brain, there's a 2 on the poster in the next room. So, the Brain Eaters is presumably the earliest of these films. Don't eat them brains or you'll get Kuru. That is unhealthy. If this is the first film, that throws a spanner in the works, as this film, despite being made by Roger Corman, is not by any of the companies that made the previous films. Oh, that's a bit of information I planned on giving you a little later. This has number 1 on it, so if this is the first film, it's a bit weird as it came out in 1958, after these two films, but before this one. But the note did say the order in which the films by our company were produced, so maybe this was Allied International or whatever the fuck it was. Maybe the films... This particular film company only produced 4 of these films. So, number 1 would be Brain, or maybe a mouth to eat the brain. Number 2 would be Alien. Number 4 is Teeth. And number 3 is... God, I cannot see the numbers. I suck at looking. Maybe it's the red 3 is blending in with the red of the spider background. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the old posters now. So it's gonna be 1 for Brains, Aliens, something, Teeth. Brain, Alien, something, Teeth. And hopefully I will find out what something is when I go in here and check out me posters. Brain, Alien... Are there numbers here? Ah, voodoo teeth. Brain alien voodoo teeth. I don't know what a voodoo tooth would look like. I'm not exactly sure which of those images is voodoo, but I've got shit working memory, so I'm gonna have to keep chanting this to remember it. Brain alien voodoo teeth. Okie doke. Thankfully it wasn't too long a path. So, brain. Which of these is brain? I have no clue what the brain is. What the hell is a brain? Brain? Alien. At least I know what the fucking alien is. I can figure out by process of elimination what isn't the monsters. Brain alien voodoo teeth. Cool. The safe opened. There are no further need to do anything with these. The safe is open. There seems to be a sealed vial of some liquid. Is this the liquid we got from the other dream? Cool. Can we pour this shit down the toilet now? Let's check. Can we pour this liquid into the sewers? No, we cannot pour it into the sewers. Or at least we choose not to, even if we can. Maybe we can use the liquid here. Okay, it is a brown liquid. It smells like sewage, so it should remind us of home if we come from a fucking sewer, if that's where we were born and raised, in the sewage. Which would explain why we don't bathe. Now I'm a bit of a loss, because I don't know where we're supposed to use this vial. This vial of vile things. So it's a locked door, another locked door. I guess the only place I can think of is where we were earlier. Okay, we could wake up, but I like my new mindset of being even more terrified and depressed than I was earlier. So we can go back to see Mummy in the sewers and pour our sewer liquid into the sewer pipe. So, nope. And what does the fake gold key do? It's made of fool's gold. Awesome. I'll check the rest of the doors in the office to see if any of them can open. Oh, the ghosts are back. Cool. I thought that once I'd visited the whole mother thing, that had changed the ghosts. But no, the ghosts are just reset randomly, it seems. So, that isn't locked. I swear I've actually seen a door that said, I am locked, I need a key. Is this it? No, this one cannot be opened. We've been in the toilets, but what's over here? Cannot be opened. Good to know. It's unopenable. No locks there. That's a bit of a useless room. There's a few rooms in this game that have been just totally useless. I guess it's good to have some red herrings like that. Stuck and cannot be opened. Should I access the door behind the briefcase? Don't think I can. Is it time to go back out into the streets? We're gonna, like, be a streetwalker now in Silent Hill. Maybe our fool's gold key can open these. A few rickety planks block the way into the alley. I could probably break them down if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I want nothing. Is there a reason to go back? Oh, fucking yes, I've just remembered. Back at the very, very beginning of this area, there was a bunch of doors that were locked, that had keys on them, that it said is a locked door, can be opened later when you come back with a key. So I guess I finally have the key to open number 2. I'm in the foolish gold area. I have left the horror emporium, and I am now into the sewer, which is what I consider to be gold because I am a fool. Speaking of gold and sewers, you can earn a surprising amount of gold, or the currency of your choice, by working in sewers. I used to think sewage work was a blue-collar job, but sewer workers tend to be highly educated. I learnt that when I was studying biotech at university, and apparently a lot of people who have biotech degrees end up working in sewers. You wouldn't be able to pay me enough to work with stuff that smelt like shit, that was literal shit, and to put up with the disease risk, etc., but they pay other people who are more willing to put up with those things than me quite highly to get them to work in sewers. We have some fucking weed growing in the sewer. I don't know. We have sewer weed. This is a very shallow sewer. I don't think you'd be able to... That looks like a mouth. Okay, we can enter a mouth. I don't think you'd be able to enter a shallow sewer like this. Hey, it's a picture of that girl. The hero of Terra Puritanum. Meet Carrie, our exterminator. What the fuck? We are gonna be exterminated by an fucking Puritan. The Puritans are coming to exterminate us. I guess we did say we don't believe in God. Is this game set in a post-apocalyptic dystopia? It's a bit late to introduce dystopian themes. Brothers and sisters, let us keep the earth pure. Alien entities have been invading our planet for decades now. They attack citizens, they eat our crops, and they befoul our homes. Is this just a racist talking about foreigners, or are they actually talking about space aliens? In the last decade, there has been an increase in the number of alien entities invading our one and only home planet. The government has said that they are doing all they can, but we of Terra Puritanum know this is a lie. Their budget for these matters is non-existent, but fear not. We'll take action against these creatures. So you're just terrorists. However, we are short on honourable citizens, so we need your help. The aliens seem much nicer to me. I'm guessing the aliens were the creatures in my other dream, like the weird vacuum cleaner monsters. Why not join now and help keep our planet safe? Yes, I will join the 1984 organisation. Mutants live in the sewers. So I'm a mutant. This is an X-Men parody now? Recent numbers show an increase in the number of alien and human offspring. That's not a mutant. That would be a chimera. You're not a mutant if you fuck an alien. You're a mutant if your DNA is changed when you're born, and that happens to literally every one of us several dozen times when we're born, so we are all mutants, just throwing that out there. But most of these mutants are nowhere to be seen, so where do they hide? Our team of hunters show that many have escaped the worthless government into the sewers. Why do they want to exterminate us? That's a bit rude. They live their whole lives there, breeding and feeding off excrement and other foul things. Well, we wouldn't have to do that if you weren't attacking us all the time. So why don't the why don't the aliens come and attack the humans if we are literally gassing people? And aren't sewers full of poison gas anyway from all the breakdown products of the sewage? Doesn't it create methane and other nasty things? They refuse to gas masses of people just because we tell them to. What monsters this government is, not mass exterminating people with gas for us. But fear not, citizen, because we will put together a patrol into the sewer. Join now. I'm not joining to go down into the sewers. If the mutants want to live there, fine, they can eat my shit. I'm okay with that. Both underground and on the surface, as beautiful as... The sewer is never going to be fucking beautiful. So, out we go. I'm guessing now we've read that. We're going to be attacked by some Puritans. Hello? That was the sound of a grate closing. Something got stuck in the sewage. It looks like rotten meat. Something to eat. Yes, I can finally go further into the sewer and get gassed some more. Or find people who want to exterminate me. Yay, we're growing some weed, or food for ourselves. So, have we been living in the sewer all this time, and that's why we haven't seen any people? And so we imagined we were in outer space to hide the fact that we were in misery in the sewers? Okay. Maybe we were dreaming we were in the space station? That explains why things from our dreams could enter reality. So we meet again. And no less, in your home environment. You really do fit in here. Mwahaha. I wonder, why do you never dream of your dear mother? You're not starting to forget her, are you? Okay, so we're a half human, half alien. Guessing our dad was the human. That's quite rare, actually, in sci-fi, when an alien-human hybrid happens, it's usually the alien is usually a dude who incubuses one of our human females. Maybe the aliens are kind of like incubuses and succubi. But usually when it's a human fucking an alien, it's a human male fucking the alien. So I guess it's always the male who fucks the aliens. Kind of reminding me of how, when a conquering tribe conquers a weaker tribe, when they conquer some other tribe, the males usually of the hybrid tribe are the ones from the conquering tribe, whereas the females are from the conquered tribe. Because you know what happens to the males of the conquered tribe, they'll get killed. So maybe that's what happens with the aliens and humans. The aliens come down here to conquer us, and so they impregnate all of our girls. Oh, fuck, that sound is so loud. Is that supposed to be the sewage? You probably can't even hear me over that white noise. Don't you think you can get away from me, Knife, or I'll kill you just like I got your mother? Oh, so we're dreaming of the woman who killed my mum. We're having a PTSD flashback. I don't think our dreams can give us, PTSD. Our dreams can't trigger us. We are not dreaming of things that are gonna piss us off. We need to learn how to not dream things that will psychologically damage us. Okay. Is she gonna chase me and try and kill me? What the fuck? She's the alien now. That looks like a monster from one of the movie posters we saw. So we are being chased. Are those gonna move around? Oh my god. It's a boss fight. What the fuck? We have boss battles? Stolen straight from Silent Hill. Oh, I can't walk into her neck or I get hurt. Yeah, I'm turning the sound down. What the absolute fuck? Who thought this incredibly loud sound was sensible? But yeah, this is a 2D version of Silent Hill 3's first boss. So we meet again, and then, oh my god, I've got to skip this cutscene. Not unskippable cutscenes, no! My least favourite thing from the PS2 era of video games. Okay, so I cannot walk into the monster, unfortunately. Can I walk into these? Oh, I just need to poke the two of them? So if I poke it, it will shoot out its tongue? Please don't tongue me. That's rude. I don't want to get tongued. I'm guessing poking them, when I poke them, they shoot their tongue out after a short delay. So what I'm guessing is that I need to damage the creature by shooting the tongue out when the creature is gonna pop down here, which means I need to... Oh, fuck. I need to play chicken with it. Come on. Oh, fuck, it didn't lick him. Lick him! Lick him! That's a quote from The Exorcist. I'm not sure why I'm quoting random horror films. Probably as a result of all those horror movie things earlier. What the fuck, though? Wait. The monster... Oh, shit. Is not going to get licked here. The monster is not moving out of different holes than the one it originally went through. I am trapped in here by all the tongue monsters. Okay, I can't escape there. It's quite a delay. I need to get the timing right on this. But I'm scared because an unskippable cutscene is a pretty good punishment for failure. I have to give it that. Oh dear. Maybe I've got enough time immediately after the red light appears to jump down. I'm glad the monster is wait, it's disappeared. The sound stopped at least. Is this the last attack? Or was I supposed to kill the monster earlier? Ah, finally, I've hit it once. One hit. With my tongue, I am licking this monster to death. Deadly liquor. Yeah, this battle better not require too many hit points, because I'm too much of a puss to stand around waiting for the monster to appear and then attack it. It takes a bit of time for the monster to appear, there's a bit of a delay, so I guess I can watch it. I guess I should wait for the red light to disappear before I attack. God, it is clearly just using a random number to decide what hole it appears on. I hate the middle hole, because the middle hole means it's not gonna attack me. This boss reminds me of Rocket Knight Adventure's first boss. Okay. You really want to keep attacking me from that same hole? Fine. Oh, shit, I didn't wait again. What a fool I am. You're gonna attack me from... Why did I run away from it again? You're gonna attack me here? Yeah, come on, attack. You shouldn't shine a light alerting me to the fact that you're about to attack me. Maybe I should stand in the middle and then move to the side when he... God damn it, why is this middle hole even here? This is just artificially delaying the fight. Stop fucking attacking the middle hole where I can't hurt you. Oh my god, I'm tempted to go forward, but I'm scared to because I don't want to die again. Okay. Okay, I activated it and it didn't lick. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. I should have gone forward and activated it, but if I did that, it probably would have hit me. Okay, there, you got licked. Licky tongue. There we go. Get licked some more. Maybe I need to activate this licker. Oh shit. Licked him after he'd appeared. Ah, I should have activated that, but it's too late. Too late indeed. Okay. There we go. Oh, I ran away just in time. And is he dead yet? No. He or she is not dead. It's clearly a she. I should gender the horrible tentacle monster correctly. What are all those holes in its back? They look unhealthy. Bacteria could be living inside you, especially when you're attacking in the middle of the sewer like this. No, I'm not moving forward. Come on. Come on, darling. I've hit him 3 times. That should be enough. With a boss this annoying. And that's all I can really call this. If you die, you have to do a huge skippable cutscene again. Unskippable, I mean. Oh, fuck! Oh, I didn't activate it. Okay, there we go. If you die, you have to fucking activate it. Okay, 4 hits was all it took to kill that phase of the boss at least. I'm keeping my distance in case it attacks again. Are we gonna have to attack more horror movie villains? Okay, blood is coming out of it. I don't want to interfere with it in case it attacks me again. So what the fuck are these leaves? So are we leaving the sewer by following the leaves? Follow the leaves to leave? Or is this gas? Is this the end of my torment? Have I defeated my inner demons? Yeah, that's how you kill your inner demons. You lucid dream and murder the person who murdered your family. That's how you get revenge. You don't need to kill the real person, just kill a representation of them. I don't think that's the best way to deal with your problems. A bit of a swerve this game took. It was just a nice little Yamini Niki, whatever the fuck that game's called. It was just a nice little lucid dreaming simulator, and then boom, we're in a dystopian future with horrible racists who want to kill us and murdered our parents, and we're trying to deal with that. And they may have paid for us to go into space, which is a bit weird, considering they're dystopian and hate us, or alternatively, we're living in the sewer all this time and imagine that we were in space. Will my dreams be peaceful? Am I happy? Blah, blah, blah. I guess this is what it's meant to be human, but we're not human. We're a half alien. Mother, if only you were here with me. You were always so wise. You'd surely know the answer. Maybe with you by my side, I could return to Earth without any worries. Oh, we just fled the fucking planet. And our mum is a giant fish monster alien with big tits. Did I really need to see my mum's tits? Apparently I did. Am I crawling back into the womb? Is that really how this is going to end? Okay. I'm entering the womb. What was all the space shit about? My mother. This second half did not relate. Like, it barely related to the first half of the game. I really liked the first... Well, I found it fairly interesting, because I've never played a Yakimi Niki style game before. But that second half just came out of the fucking blue. Used a lot more... Well, it used a lot more assets that I could see were ripped. It had some pretty iffy puzzles. It seemed a bit rushed compared to the first half. I was hoping to explore the space aspect of this a bit more, but yeah, we just threw in, like, we ignored the whole sci-fi shit and threw in this sci-fi dystopia instead. Fine. I guess we learned a bit more about our protagonist, but okay, like, is this a sewer? Is this green stuff under us the sewer? Because it kind of looks like a long, thin corridor in retrospect. We have been in a sewer all this time. Like, we haven't bathed. Perhaps that's what's been going on. And exiting through the airlock is leaving the sewer or leaving to a different part of it. Like, maybe we've just become really deluded about what's going on. Maybe we have been dreaming all along. And we were the Ronry hag. We were a lonely woman. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed by the ending, as you can tell. Especially that boss fight. I mean, they at least tried to give us some action. It wasn't just a walking simulator. But, I don't like that it could attack in the middle. There should have been a way to attack it no matter where it hit, if it was going to take so fucking long to attack and then draw back. Or at least some way to tempt it to attack from the sides. But there were some really interesting monster designs throughout the first half. Not, like, a lot of shit was non-sequential, a bit was dream logic. This Owl Games person, I mean, I suppose owls are associated with the nights, but they do seem to like dreams. Most of their game, well, 2 of their games, if you round up, that's all of them, have been associated with dreaming. But yeah, that was a fun little game. Hope you enjoyed watching me play through it. Cheerio!